Ah! Hello! Hey! Oh, goodness. Oh, that's really loud. Why am I breaking into Scottish? I know exactly the reason why I continuously break into a... That was Russian. Hello, who are, where, what? Why are they together? Where the fuck did you come from? He shouldn't be here. Why are you so cozied up to your literal nemesis? I think I know why. It's because he's jealous. Because guess what, ladies and gentlemen, today, as the title says, we're gonna be searching for some silver foxes. AKA, welcome to Swooning Over Stands. I can't really show the title because the title, well, I can show you what it is. Look at that. Oh, well, the jig is up. We have a special guest with us today. There are multiple, it's like, oh my god. I'm tired. This is why I am very much all over the place. Yes. Yeah. Sorry, what? No, I thought it was a bit. So there are a bunch of reasons why I'm streaming a day before I usually stream. There we go. Nice. Train's back on track. Yes. And the reason is with us in the room today. Give me a second. I got to, undeafen myself. Explain yourself. Explain why you're the reason I'm streaming early. Great explanation. Sound words. So today we're gonna be going after some silver foxes. I can't stop using that term because it is true.
Yeah, no, exactly.
So we're streaming a day early is because well, Fred, would you like to explain?
Yes, technically, since the Book of Bill and the website came out, and because of this little gremlin got me back into it, I decided to rewatch Gravity Falls, and then suddenly, my partner, my boyfriend, my dear love, saw it kind of, and then, I proposed to him, would you like to watch it with me? And, everyone that started watching Gravity Falls, without a single hint of what it was, he started to like the show. And
Good.
now we are watching it. And the reason that Rebel is streaming early is because right now he is at work and I don't want him to see this type of game because he still doesn't know who Ford is. And yes. I don't want him to be spoiled.
For all new Gravity Falls fans, leave. Politely leave. Get the fuck out of here because you will be so greatly spoiled. This takes place after the events of the show, I think. So we're mainly just taking advantage of the downtime that Fred has over there, and I don't have D&D tonight. Because unfortunately my DM canceled again. He's not feeling well, and you know what? I'm not gonna get mean on that because I get it. If you feel like trash and you don't want to do things, then don't.
Exactly. And also because Rebel is streaming today is also because I work tomorrow night. So yeah,
this is really the only time that we could do that.
Exactly.
This is literally the only time. So, the stars aligned for us today. Also, I do have to show the viewers, what the file looks like real quick.
You could also share your screen with me, my guy. I can't see shit.
No, suffer. I will in just a second. Hold on, give me a second. No, I will, but first, let me...
I need to see it as well.
Oh, wait, hold on. I gotta go to the gameplay live. Because, that's how it works. Give me a second. So, welcome to my desktop. Oh, no. Secrets. Oh, no. Actually, wait just a second. I gotta make sure that secrets are not here. Yeah.
Let's not see the secret.
No, there's no secrets. There's no.
Okay.
I'm double checking though. Cause that would suck. Yeah, okay, real quick, I'll show you the files. Cause the image for things is literally hilarious. Whoa, Streamception. Look at that. That's so dumb. That is dumb as shit, and I love it. Look at, hey there, ladies!
I'm looking at your shit right now. This is amazing.
Yeah, I love it. I love that so much.
Also, love the little detail of the plush Bill behind you on your bed.
I don't
love
know.
it.
He just showed up.
What?
He literally just showed up. I turned on the camera and then I looked at in the reflection. There was Bill. I turned around and I'm like, oh, he's real. Why the fuck is he here?
There's like even the axolotl with him. Maybe it's the axolotl who brought him in. Just to,
maybe
like,
as a punishment, because we are here to get with your ex.
Yeah, technically it's canon.
It is technically canon in the Book of Bill that nothing, whether it's canon or not, nothing about those two was heteronormative in the slightest.
No, exactly.
So we're here to make sure that Ford gets treated better than this little triangular fuck. Yeah. So he's just gonna be here chilling in the background, crying. Hold on, I gotta make sure you have a good view, cause fuck you. Also, I came prepared with my dippy hat. Okay, this is what I mean, is that my hair it doesn't look right. Look on stream.
Mm-hmm.
My hair. I don't know why.
It's maybe just the cap who makes it look weird. I don't know.
don't just dare say that, thanks. I have like the vest as well, but I'm not gonna go that far.
No, it's okay.
I'm also just not gonna wear this because we're gonna keep it here. We're gonna keep it here. This is nice.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah. So let's stop talking and let's get started. If I suddenly break into a Scottish accent, I was watching Charlie Slimesicle's video of Still Wakes to Deep, which is like an Eldritch horror game. So many apologies.
You still need to show me your screen, buddy.
Okay, well, give me the ticket. I'm looking. Okay, share screen. Go live. Okay, sound. Hopefully there's sound that plays during this. Or else that would suck.
Oh, cutscene. What?
There's a cutscene, yeah. Oh God. Okay. There's
okay,
no sound. Okay, I'll do it.
Okay, so you're
road trips.
So you're the narrator. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Good old road trips, full of promise and ripe with potential for adventure, soul-searching, and incredible scenery. Unless you're me. Please say unless you're me. Or at least that's what you thought before the novelty wore thin.
Close enough.
Close. My name is Dipper. The girl about to puke is my sister Mabel. You may be wondering what we're doing in a golf cart, fleeing from a creature of unimaginable... Okay, I need to tone down that, because this is not about them.
Rebel over here is a little bit obsessed with the show, but it's okay. We forgive her for that.
There's nothing to forgive. I'm just a massive fangirl. The show came out when I was 9, and I love this show so dearly. Fred and I literally, on a call a couple of nights ago. Was it like 2 nights ago? 1 night ago?
2 nights, I think.
Yeah, 2 nights. 5 nights. What? 5 Nights at Freddy's. We literally spent time, like, reading off the English version of, like, the English titles for episodes, and then Fred would say, like, the French, title,
because
and then
I'm
direct to English.
So,
yeah. It was very interesting. I was judging on, like, whether or not the French title was a vibe or not.
Of course you were judging the French. Everyone does that.
Well, no, because, like, it's very interesting. I've always been... Okay, listen, let me prove myself. It's always very interesting to see how other countries name, at least, like, English episodes or, like, English show episode names. Because, like, you know, you have... let's think of, like, an example from the actual show. what's like a good, interesting title that you were like, yeah, that's a good title. Like, oh yeah, the one you just recently watched, Fight Fighters. That's a funny name. And then yours, at least direct French to English translation, was like a video game larger than life or something like that. And while that's in the literal sense, it's not a funny pun, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, moving on. As of now, your legs are cramping up. You've exhausted your travel playlist 2 times over, and your stomach is begging for something to eat. On top of all of that, you're pretty sure you're lost. Driving through Oregon paints a picture of trees, and more trees, specifically on the endless winding roads that you're taking up north. All that breaks the pattern is a sign that zips past with words that you're just able to make out. Gravity Falls. Cue the theme song. Da-da-da-da-da. Get slapped with copyright. Whoa. Mickey Mouse is like,
haha, you're going to jail, fuckers.
Aha, I'm gonna sue you. The road continues on, giant redwoods looming on both sides. You find yourself anticipating something, because as you drive on, you can feel it. Something strange is bound to happen here.
Yeah.
Something weird. and that's when it happens. Your car picks up speed. Where the fuck is there music?
I have no idea, my guy. Yeah, no, like, music volume, okay, blink effect enable, roll back side, okay? Everything is enable, okay? Music is okay.
Am I crazy?
I think that for, like, the beginning, they don't put on music, but the moment that we're gonna see, like, other characters, some other stuff happening, maybe, like, music is gonna go.
I feel like it'd be nice to have... I know nothing about this game. Who's
Me neither.
How much time or effort was put into it? But I'm already over here, like, I don't like how there's not any, like, music or sound effects to, like, set the scene.
Dude, have you ever played a dating sim before?
No.
Okay.
Wait, that's a lie. Doki Doki Literature. Does that count?
No.
No. So then, no. The answer is no.
Okay,
actually,
then I'm gonna, like, help you out. Most of the time, in the prologue, there's not going to be a lot of action. There's mostly gonna be, like, the description, and then there's not usually gonna be music or then, like, any pictures that shows a lot.
Well, I'm not expecting pictures. That's fine. I just kind of want, like, a little, like, jaunty road tune. And maybe when it says, like, but suddenly your car picks up speed, like, you hear the sound of tires going faster and faster kind of thing. Like, but I'm being so nitpicky and critical, and I'm so sorry to whoever made this game.
It's okay. Most of the dating sims don't really put a lot of efforts into, like, the prologue because it's the prologue.
Nobody cares about the prologue.
Like, it's just, like, to set the scene. We don't care about that. We just want to go into the action. So that's why there's not a lot of action happening now.
The action.
Come on!
Okay.
Shut up, let's go!
I literally have no idea what awaits us, but I had to make sure that there wasn't going to be any NSFW because A,
it's a kid show, it is based of a kid show, and second, you.
Me, and also TOS. Well, that's third. TOS. There's 3 reasons why I was hoping that there's no NSFW.
Don't worry, I'm totally sure there's none.
You never know what's gonna happen. God, so many people thirst over these 2 men. And,
God.
You know, I can kind of understand it. Alright, moving on. We're getting so distracted. The change came out of nowhere, and you quickly put your foot on the brakes. But, horrifyingly, the car seems to be driving on its own willpower. Trying to stay calm, despite the panic welling in your chest, you pull the emergency brake, only to find that the car resists and keeps moving forward, like something is pulling it. The car begins to rattle. The wheels screech against the country road, and you're screaming until... Cue tire crash noises, you know, the classic car crash noise. Oh.
We crashed at the Mystery Shack?
Where is this place? There's smoke. Why is there smoke? You cough.
And where?
And where? Ah, I love dating simulators when they show the smoke. Here we are, back at the classroom. Fumble for the door and manage to undo the lock just before the door is wrenched outward from your grasp. Oh, is it the giant gnome abomination?
Oh god.
Jeff, is that you?
And Schmabulok?
Schmabulok! Something lands on your shoulder. Oh shit.
Oh.
A hand.
Ah!
Oh my... Oh!
Oh!
I
Oh!
think... Mayhaps Fred?
Wait. You want me to do?
I think this is... I know who I think this is.
Okay, I am gonna try. Okay, we are... Okay. Rebel is female. Remember that. I am non-binary, born female, so sadly my voice is sadly really high. So I'm gonna try. Oh, you are right.
Nice. Nice. Get
Thank
into
you.
that J.K. Simmons voice. If it is...
Ah! Hello! You became silent for a second.
Listen.
I'm listening.
Ford is actually kind of cool. I think this will like. I think.
Really? You think he's cool?
No, I do think he's actually badass.
Yeah, no, he is.
No, he is really. He's.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's it. He's just badass, and I think he's cool.
I almost spit on my water. You forgot!
I didn't mean to. Wait, history. Okay.
Back.
Wait. Go. No. Shit. A man stands at your open car door. His hand on your shoulder leaves to tilt your head up, and he pulls a flashlight from his coat, shining it in your eyes. 2 blinks, and he lets your oh hell, sir. Yo. Okay, so we are starting strong. His eyes dart over the rest of you, looking for injuries. Still stunned, all you can do is watch. Oh, God. Oh, no. Okay. Is this what dating sims are like? Ooh, boy.
Yes.
I am in for a rough ride. This is not the DLC. We're not in Kansas anymore, Toto.
That was me. I'm sorry. Okay,
Yeah.
What's her name?
Yours. What? I had to say that because that's a good pickup line. Type in your name. Regular person. Wait.
Are we gonna use our perfect name? No!
Try again.
Of course you would try that.
Wait. Bill. No, I'm not actually. We're gonna do Fred.
No. Let's put our name. Yes!
Who did the ship name? What about
What are you doing?
Rebel. No.
Fredbill?
Rebel. There we go. We're gonna.
Rebel.
He's gonna be like, what the fuck? Alright, let's go with that, I guess. And pronouns. I love this.
Should we go with they, them?
Yeah, let's go with
because,
we are a fusion, an amalgamation, an abomination.
So if we were a combination, it would be like she, they, kind of like.
I'm fine with using they, them. I like it if you do self-insert stuff, they, them, because it's like, it keeps it open.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, anybody can put them. No, this is like, I have to say this. When I used to read, like, self-insert fics with, like, the YN stuff, I liked it when they used they, them pronouns, because then anybody can put themselves in the shoes.
Exactly.
But also, I hate
Sorry,
YN. I hate that YN! Okay.
Oh, shit.
I can't take it seriously, Jesus Christ.
I am gonna try. Okay. Frebel, I'm Stanford Pines. Ford. I would check your hand, but you look shaken up enough as it is.
Okay, I swear to God there's music. I swear to God there's music.
Wait, you hear music?
No, I swear to God there has to be.
Oh yeah, totally, of course. At some point, I'm sure.
But no. Hold on, let me check my sound settings. There's got to be.
Because me right now, I can't hear music.
I know, exactly.
And I have your... Oh! There it is.
It was because I was dicking around earlier, because unfortunately my audio jack to my PC is weird. So, I now just want to be like, I want to reset the stream and just, like, freaking make everyone forget, but we've already gone this far. Let's just stream that Rebel
Do you want to just restart the game so we can actually hear if there was something?
No, we've already made it this far.
Okay.
I would shake your hand, but you look shaken up as it is. No, shake my hand. It's the proper thing. Weren't you raised with goddamn manners?
You seem fine as far as...
he literally goes, as far as I can...
Sorry, it's me trying not to stutter.
It's okay.
You're fine. Okay, it's me trying to, like, speak too fast. Okay. You seem fine, as far as I can tell, but you shouldn't head back out there anytime soon. Where on earth were you driving in such a hurry?
I was trying to think of a clever quip. I couldn't. I was gonna say your mom's, but that's not. That's your mom's all the way over in New Jersey, and I think dead. So.
Yeah, not at this point. Yeah.
Okay, moving on. You open your mouth to explain when a voice calls from inside the house. Oh, God fucking damn it. I don't want to do this. The house is gonna be like, what the fuck is she doing? Okay, Chan.
Go ahead.
Your inner Hirsch. My ex-wife still misses me. But a rape is getting... Oh, this is gonna be horrible.
This is perfect.
Poindexter, this better not be one of your experiments again. I've had this place rebuilt too many times to... Oh my god, this is gonna be awful.
Hey,
Yes.
Stan is here!
Oh my god, and he actually looks put together.
Yeah, no! Oh my god, yeah, you're right!
This suits him. This actually suits him, I'm so not kidding. I really don't want to... The owner of the voice walks out of the house and stops slack-jawed at the sight of your car, in the sight of... You're guessing... his house. You must have hit your head earlier because you could swear you're seeing double.
It's called twins.
Oh, I've never heard of that. Pray tell, what are twins? Sweet Moses. I can't. God.
Do as much as you can, man. I did my part. It is yours.
I know, but yours is more of like a gentle timber, and I'm over here like, ah! Sweet Moses.
This is serious, Rebel.
This is serious. My car's been crashed. Sweet. I fucking can't. It's not... I have to, like, really get into the mindset. Sweet Moses Ford. You've done it this time.
What? This has nothing to do with me. I was taking my magnet gun and...
Oh.
It must have pulled this victim of circumstance into the house. Suppose it is entirely my fault. I'm incredibly sorry. That's why!
Cry. Okay.
Okay, so
our first decision.
Oh.
Also, who are we going for?
Oh no, I was waiting for that answer. For that question, I mean... I have no clue. Do you prefer Ford or do you prefer Stan?
I have a preference.
You don't have a preference?
I do have a preference.
And I'm guessing it's Ford.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm nervous about what scenes there are, though.
Don't worry.
I mean, I know there's not going to be anything. You know.
Don't worry.
But
Yeah.
still. There better not be any shirtless activity and tomfoolery happening over here.
I think there might be one thing of like shirtless thing, but not into the whole like having wrestling match. If you.
Yeah, we have to. Yeah, no, it's fine. Which one?
I say that we reassure him because like he feels like it's his fault, and then like we were just like driving around.
Don't worry, Pookie. It's totally not your fault. Unsure of why you're reassuring this mystery man. No, that's the other one who just wrecked your car. You give an awkward shrug. Nice. Oh wait, who the fuck is gonna voice Rebel?
Well, like, you do the narrator, so I could be Rebel.
Yeah.
Okay. It's alright? No, no, I must have done something wrong. A water mix-up, perhaps, or the potentiometer?
Okay. They're talking about your other mistake, Sixer.
Oh, right.
I can hear Stan's voice in my head when I say these lines.
Exactly, same!
No, it's like, I can hear it when I read it, but then it's like, okay, now try to replicate.
Dude, our brain works the same.
Okay, Hey, look, it's fine, alright? Sure, there's a dent in the hood from the shack signage. And a crack in the windshield that looks like an ominous triangle.
No. Did you?
But I'm sure she'll still run. You try and start up the car. It sputters, but ultimately nothing happens. Oh no.
Oh,
I'm
great.
stuck in the woods with... No, I'm kidding.
Rebel, calm yourselves.
This is totally a bit, by the way. Anytime that happens, it's a bit.
Oh
It's a
God.
bit. You feel like crying. Oh. Well, let's call a tow truck for this unfortunate soul here and forget.
I'll take care of it.
Oh? You're right. It is cheaper to tow it yourself. Sixer, get that magnet gun out again.
God damn it, Stan. No, Stanley, I'm going to fix this.
What? Ha! You fix this mess.
I figured out a few alien vehicles in my time.
But that was when you were in the 30-year
You know.
absence. Okay.
Yeah.
Nah, you kidding me? It takes some sort of miracle worker to bring this baby back to life. And this miracle worker is on vacation.
Okay, Stan, hold the fuck up. Okay, I know my car is old, but you're telling me that my car is so broke down that it's gonna take a miracle to fix it?
Listen,
Don't...
you did drive it. Well, not you. Drive it. But
We
it did go straight into the shack. Again.
Oh, wait, so we crashed into the shack?
Yeah, we crashed into the shack.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, okay, yeah. But still, Stan, please don't bring my anxiety up.
Stanley, a moment. He said that. Okay. Ford and Stanley turn away. You're left to your thoughts. Who could anticipate a car accident like this in the middle of a road trip? You could take care of the car, but how are you going to get home? They run buses out here, right? So you take a bus out of here and then... Oh. Ford clears his throat, shifting a little awkwardly in place. Seems like they finished their talk.
So, there are a few options. My brother Stanley here could drive you out to town to find a place to stay for the night. Or, you could stay the night here.
Yes, please.
Wait a minute, okay, you said to me off-stream, I repeat off-stream for the viewers right now, that I look the most ambitious to play this game, and now you're the one who looks more simping into Ford right now.
Remember, it's all a bit. It's a bit. It's for the bit.
You sound like Forsteen and I.
Remember when we played Baldur's Gate 3? And like I was and you're like, oh, I was like really like playing into my character and just thirsting over my guardian that I made. And you're like, Rebel, are you sure you're Ace? Are you sure?
I know sometimes it is for the bit, but you have like some people like me are like, are you fucking sure you're Ace?
This is not helping the allegations. I should title the stream that. I feel like I should retitle the stream. This is not helping the allegations. See how many people show up. They'll be like, what allegations? What is she talking about? Should I title it that? I'm actually dead serious. I will title it. I will title. This is not helping the allegations. I'm gonna
go right ahead, buddy.
Fuck it. We're gonna fuck it. We ball. Not searching for silver foxes. This is not helping the allegations. /J because I don't want Twitch to get on my ass. I have to make sure. Okay, it would suck. Okay, moving on. We resume. Okay, read your. Oh wait, the line was already read.
Yep, we have some maps and information you can look at. Okay, hold on. We have some maps and information you can look. What?
Can they not even hear the audio? Oh shit!
Wait, what?
They can't They can't hear it. Oh.
So, like, they can't hear the game or us?
Let me try that again. They can't hear the game. I just realized.
Well, for now, it's just like a soft music, so...
No. They can't hear. Give me a second. I just realized, because, like, here's the thing. I have one ear in for the stream, and then another for this, and then I literally just realized...
And then you realize that the game comes out of your speakers?
Yes. No.
It's a yes or a no now, buddy.
Give me a second.
Okay.
There you go. You guys have not heard anything this entire time, and I want to crawl into a hole. I want to hide in shame. Absolute shame.
Oh my god.
Okay. I'm so sorry.
Accidents happened. It's totally fine.
But now people can vibe to the music. It's really good music.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, keep going.
So, okay. Have some maps and information you can look at in the gift shop. And in the morning, we can help you with your car. What do you say?
I mean, do I really have any other choice?
Yeah, no, exactly.
Just you're about to answer. Another high-pitched voice comes from inside the house. Oh god, it's the
high
other
pitch?
twins.
Twins? That's
yep,
Mabel.
Look in the corner. The reason how I know it's because in the corner it's their symbols.
Yeah, exactly same. Okay, who's gonna be Mabel? Do you feel like I would be a better Mabel than a Dipper?
I don't know. Who would be better?
Do you want me to try?
Yeah, try.
Okay.
Grunkle Stan, picture this! A whole week of... Oh my gosh!
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yo.
Oh, look at her! She's adorable!
I love the art style for this game. I love
Look at her sweater!
I love it. The girl that runs out of the house comes to a halt at the side of your car. Oh, great.
Grunkle Ford?
Why is it that everyone automatically thinks I'm at fault?
Yeah, why can't it be my brother over here? You know, the con artist.
Well, this time it is my fault. But I've invited Frebel here to stay with us for the night, if they'd like. I'm sure I can fix this. I just have to figure it out.
You said that you were good with cars.
Yeah, exactly!
Liar! Stanley sighs. I can take a look. Oh, god. Being on vacation is pretty boring, and the old Stanmobile hasn't needed a tune-up yet. So it wouldn't be too bad to work on something in the meantime. God, this voice is gonna be terrible.
For a second, you turned into Rick, but...
Morty! Hi, Genotad.
Oh,
I can
God.
do Morty so much better. Morty, we gotta go fix the car. Morty, we gotta go solve the mysteries of Gravity Falls, Morty.
Oh, no.
Oh, jeez, Rick, I don't think it's safe to go there. Shut the fuck up, Morty.
Okay.
Resume.
Thank you, Stanley. I'm sure I can put something together from the gadgets I have laying around if you need any specialized tools to help you with the job.
Oh, okay.
And let me introduce myself. I'm Mabel. You can ask me anything. I pretty much know everything there is to know about this place.
I love her. So cute.
Wait, hold on. I haven't even said anything yet. I appreciate your offer to let me stay. And to repair your car.
Yeah, it'll be good as new in my hands. I mean, look at my Stanmobile. She's been through the ringer who knows how many times, and she's still a beaut. He points at a red car parked a distance away. You can't really see how beautiful it is at this distance, but he sounds really confident. Well, this sort of event is fortuitous.
Oh, okay.
Free repairs, free lodging, there's no better deal to be found. And if things don't work out, the town probably has some sort of auto repair shop you can head to instead.
And maybe a hotel.
If you survive!
God. Well, I accept. Thanks for the help. And my apologies again. What an embarrassment. I must have made such an elementary mistake.
How old are we in this game again?
Probably an adult.
Well, obvious. Yeah, sure. I don't even want to. Well, I mean, like.
I can say at least, well, me, I would give around, like, minimum my age to maybe around their age. So between, like.
This
what?
is a fucking dating game where we are pursuing 70-year-old men!
70? 70? My guy! They are at least in their 50s!
Wait, it has been 30 years. So we'll
They
say
are in
we
their
will
50s
we will be
max.
generous and say their 60s.
Yeah, because I also did my research in some point of ways, and minimum they would be around 57 and max would be 62.
Yeah. So that's quite the age jump.
That's why you didn't let me finish. I was
Okay.
gonna say between 25 to at least 50. So in those range of like years the main character would be.
Okay. Okay,
God!
settled.
I'm sorry. Okay, I have to point that out for everyone watching. Every time in my life I try to explain a point, everyone just cuts me out before
I'm
I
sorry.
even
You took an inhale, so I was like, oh, you're like you paused, so I was like, oh, they're done.
No!
Proceeds judgment. Okay.
God, I am about to actually jump the next one. The next person who actually doesn't let me finish. I'm actually gonna scream. You don't even know. This thing
I was about to
happened
say
in my
jump,
whole
and I
fucking life.
Alright. As the pines lead you inside the house, Maple leaves her number in your phone for you to call whenever, and you find out Ford's twin goes by Stan. Oh god, really? I have to. Okay. This part's the house, but just outside that door's the Mystery Shack. Hey, you ever been to the Mystery Shack before? No.
I wanted to, actually. I saw a bumper sticker while I was on the road and got curious.
You're interrupted by a loud triumphant ha. Those bumper stickers were a good investment, and Sixer says they're too plain and graphically simplistic and don't even have an address on them. Stanley, how is anyone supposed to find the place to attract customers? Sixer, did you hear that? Oh, this is awful.
Well, they are graphically simplistic. I don't know how they found place, let alone thought what is the Mystery Shack was compelling.
Yeah.
I kinda liked it.
Oh, hello. See? They kinda liked it. Hey, I like it. I sound like fucking Beetlejuice. What's going on? I sound like Beetlejuice more than Stan.
For me, you sound like Stan.
Toss that body in the pit. Gosh, it's awful. Ain't it tragic? Plot Bible chooses magic. Okay.
Okay, yeah, no, I can see it now.
Yeah, thank you. Alex Bryman would be way more proud of me than Alex Hirsch.
They're both Alex.
Yeah, I was like, don't say it. Hey, I like you, Fremble. How about I give you a tour sometime tomorrow? Regular price. I have the intonations down.
You
Like
know
the
exactly.
tone.
You do.
Just not the voice. Whatever, moving on.
Tomorrow?
She coughs up glitter.
Yeah, that was sorry, I just ate a chip. I should not eat chips when I'm playing those kind of games.
Yeah, maybe
God.
you should.
What?
Maybe you shouldn't.
I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna put my freaking chips away. God. Okay. but I'm still keeping my bottle of water.
Tomorrow? Then I'll have to squeeze all my get-to-know-your questions in today! Fribble, tell me, capybara, yes or no?
Capybara. Capybara.
That'll be a yes for me.
Sorry, I read ahead. At that moment, a boy passes in the hallway at the far doorway, and Ford calls out to him. Oh my god.
Dipper, my boy. I'm surprised I didn't see you run out to the scene of crime. Ew.
Okay. Yes, we're gonna be completely normal here. Yo, he's wearing the hat!
Oh, it's the Wendy's hat! Oh my god, I'm so proud of him.
Bro. Okay, so I play him. Oh god, fuck. Okay, my voice has to crack in like 57 different ways in order to pull this off. Alright. Crime? What crime? I have an alibi. I swear. Oh. You have someone with you. Is that good? Is that good?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Hey! I'm not suspicious at all. Did you guys see that car in the side of the shack, though? For a second, I thought the Manitors were back with a grudge.
Yes. About that. Dipper, meet Fribble. I've, strutted their car here by accident.
Fuck yeah, let's go.
They're staying here for the time being.
Yeah! Where would we even stay? Hold on.
Oh! Because, like, if you think about it, wait. Should I go into more details of the show, or are we going in as, like, no spoiler?
I mean, this literally probably by the looks of it, this literally takes place just days after Weirdmageddon.
Okay, so...
Wait, no it doesn't! Wait! No! No, it doesn't! Because of the hat.
Yeah.
They're back.
But they still look... Well, a year doesn't really doesn't really change someone. Can happen.
Maybe.
Well,
yeah,
we
let's see.
do... Well, I think that you forgot a line, but... I think that it's still after the show, so... If we think about it, like, Stan has his own room, Ford would probably sleep in his room that, like, they found throughout the...
Oh, yeah,
the journey.
but that would... So, we have Stan's room. Stan actually has a room. Then there's Stanford's room, which is the room that they found in the episode Carpe Diem. And then the twins have the attic. And if they're staying... Let's say, because it's not confirmed yet, and I didn't really look at the synopsis of when this actually takes place, and maybe it'll be confirmed in the game in just a second. This seems like it's at least taken a year. This takes place a year after season 1, so like the next summer, because Dipper has the hat. And they're back.
Maybe. Hold on. I am gonna go read it.
Go.
Synopsis: a summer road trip leads to an unexpected pause in Gravity Falls. Can you capture the heart of one of the Mystery Shack's most eligible bachelors, or will you leave empty-handed? This is it.
So helpful.
Yep.
Eligible bachelors.
Right. So can you, like, maybe check the history? I think that you missed, like...
I don't think I missed a line. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay, okay, that's good.
Sorry, stranded their car here. You crashed it?
Yeah, the S in shack fell on it and everything, and the windows are cracked.
One window. The windshield.
And Fribble was lucky to make it out alive.
They were fine. No injuries, thankfully. The magnet gun's rather safe despite never having been tested in a formal setting.
Oof. Yeesh, did you not, like, take safety precautions or anything?
Actually, the irony of the situation is that I was trying to install a safety precaution.
Okay, but why did you not do it in your lab in the basement? Did you do it in the fucking living room or something?
Wait, if you think about it, if he did that into his lab, I think all of the lab would have crushed him because of all the, like, metal that is down there. If you think about it.
Okay. Counterpoint. The woods are an option. Free of metal, mostly. All there is trees.
He probably was outside at this moment.
Oh yeah. Well, oh.
He was maybe like in an angle of like being behind the shack, and then like the car crashed into the shack because like in like the right angle, like he went around and then he's like, ah shit.
He goes around. Oh shit. Hey, if you two are gonna do your nerd talk, I'm gonna get Freble set up. Where the fuck am I gonna sleep? Mabel, sweetie, why don't you so Freble around? Awful.
Oh! I think I know where we're gonna sleep in. You still need to continue to read.
Let them stay in the storage room. That's still empty, right?
I'll make it empty.
The rest of the day consists of Mabel showing you the storage room you'll be staying in, then the kitchen, and the living room, and the hallway, and the bathroom, and pretty much a comprehensive tour of the mundanities, of a regular house. Eventually, you find out that the family is even more extended than you knew. The decorative dollies make a lot more sense knowing a grandmother normally lives here, and her grandson, Seuss. Oh, so Abuelita... Wait, right. Okay, so this takes a summer after the show. As we've clearly probably ascertained, then Seuss probably lives here along with Melody, and oh my god, this house is crowded, unless if it got a massive upgrade.
Okay, so I think that it's after the show, so maybe like a year after. So then like we are a year after because Stan said it himself that he is retired.
Yes.
So Seuss is in charge of like the shack,
yeah.
But the house still is in the hands of like the Pines family, because if they weren't there, where would they live? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I imagine that. It's just there's only like at least 3 canonical rooms in existence.
Yeah, that's why that we're going into the storage room.
Yeah, oh god, here we go. Or was it Zeus? Whatever the name. You look forward to meeting him when he comes for work in the morning. When you go up to the attic, Mabel opens the door to reveal Dipper, nose stuck in his book, but you catch him occasionally glancing up at you as I had a stroke. You catch him occasionally glancing up at you as he pretends to read. Why do I feel like I'm reading Wattpad fanfiction in the best way possible?
Wow.
No, it's good! The next member of the family snorts up at you from Mabel's bed, a rotund pink pig who Mabel declares as her best friend and partner in crime.
Waddles!
The two are a perfect match, right down to the chubby cheeks and boopable noses. And in the evening, though you'd still been in disbelief over the state of your car, the family dinner and after dinner TV marathon you'd been invited to made it seem like a normal guest stay rather than a forced circumstance.
Yep, we are in the storage room. Wait! Okay, so the storage room is where he stored the freaking wax figures. We sleep there!
You step in and you're like, why is there like splotches of wax? And everyone's like, oh shit, I thought I got that out. Returning to the storage room Mabel had shown you earlier, you find an air mattress waiting for you and more pillows and sheets than a summer night warrants.
Oh, perfect.
Okay, that looks kind of comfy. Oh, okay, we're already cursed artifacts.
Souvenir. What is that? Like, wait. What is that, like, scratched off, like, on the box that is
kitchen?
Like, oh, okay.
You wake to the weak glare of sunlight streaming in through the small, high window in the wall. You can't remember your room having this kind of feature, or any hotel or motel room for that matter, and then yesterday comes crashing back to you. You glance at the time to see you've slept into the afternoon, Experiencing the accident yesterday must have left you tired out.
Damn, we slept all day almost. Damn.
Bro, I wish that was me. Despite having been assured yesterday evening that you were free to do anything in the fridge, you still feel like you're imposing on the Pines family and try preparing as polite a guest breakfast as you can, despite it being nothing but beans.
I would do that too. I would do that too because like if someone told me like you like just like make yourself at home, I would not make myself at home because this is not my home.
Yeah.
I will still feel not that I belong.
Yeah, they're like, oh no, just like help yourself to anything in the fridge, you're fine. Really? You wash your dishes in the sink before you leave, and just as you're about to exit the kitchen, you bump into Ford.
Oh! You're... Yes, from yesterday. Of course.
Yes, my name is Yes, nice to meet you. For a good solid moment, Ford regards you in awkward silence.
As one should be.
Ford clears his throat.
I believe Stanley's taking a look at your car outside, if you want to be there for it.
You give a nod and make to leave for the real. For the real. And make to leave for real this time when Ford speaks up again. God!
And Furball, I'm sorry again for the accident. If I'd been smarter about, well, let's just say it's entirely my fault, and you shouldn't worry about this at all. When it comes down to it, Stanley does have a knack for cars. I predict he'll be back on the road in a matter of weeks.
He has a knack for cars, mainly hot wiring them. Oh wait, weeks! Oh god, he said weeks.
Yeah, no, he said weeks!
Weeks. You can't keep the dismay off your face. You can't really bring yourself to try to either.
Yeah, no, both of us like, ugh! What am I going to do with weeks?
Ford, who'd gone kind of uncomfortable and closed off when your face fell, recovers at the prospect of a question he can answer.
Well, there's the town to tour, of course.
What town? There's not much. Now
It
the
is
woods, however.
Go. And the mystery shack. But if you ask me, all that pales in comparison to... hold on. Do you hear that?
Ford turns the kitchen doorway to investigate.
Sounds like...
Oh, are we gonna get... Oh. The sound comes again, and this time you hear it as well. The squeal of a pig, followed by a pair of quick footsteps running down the stairs. Waddles tumbles past the open kitchen doorway, and Mabel comes into view soon after, a few sheets of paper clutched in hand.
Oh no!
What are you up to? Ford...
She's gonna ask us a bunch of questions.
It's time for the questionnaire. Ford steps quickly out of the kitchen, and you follow to the doorway, getting there just in time to see the apparent tug-of-war between Mabel and her pig over a saliva-covered sheet of paper. The paper rips, and after nearly toppling backwards from her efforts, Mabel recovers, snatching the scrap of ripped paper from Waddle's jaws and lifting both pieces up victoriously. I am shit at reading today.
Aha! Mabel wins again! Now I'm just gonna find Grunkle Ford!
Ford, who'd run forward and held a hand out to steady this energetic child when she'd been in danger of toppling over, now finds a number of crumpled sheets of paper shoved. Fucking Christ.
Are you okay, my guy?
Shoved into his hands. Mabel tugs urgently at his coat. I need,
Grunkle Ford, you gotta help me!
Ford kneels down to face Mabel with a serious, though concerned look.
Slow down, Mabel. What's the matter?
Tipper found a stack of pages from your old journals, and I walked in, and Waddles ran up and started eating one, and he must have chewed it out to warn me. Grunkle Ford, because look!
Mabel takes the ripped tabs of paper back from Ford's hand and joins them together, holding it up for Ford to see.
I see. And you took it as a warning?
What's the warning?
Yeah, no, what is it? Is it like, again, like Bill trying to come back? Like, Or like...
Awful.
Or like, it was a way of like the future telling that we were gonna arrive.
That'd be pretty whack.
No.
Yes, it says here that it eats small dogs, and Waddles is a small pig, but he sort of looks like a dog from far away, and Waddles must have feared for his life.
What the fuck? Waddles seems to second this notion with a snort, or not, as it seems the pig is lounging adorably a short distance away in the hallway.
I would pet this pig!
I would, You can't imagine what this dangerous predator could be. Some kind of wolf? Something bigger? You're suddenly not so keen on staying anymore.
Okay, wait.
You got this.
Pterodactyl.
Yeah!
Remember the pterodactyl I told you about? Waddles was so scared that time, I couldn't even leave my side.
Oh, you mean the pterodactyl, bro?
The pterodactyl?
The pterodactyl.
Oh, dudes.
Oh, dudes. Oh, I was about to say it wrong. Pterodactyl. You suppose pigs are allowed in museums around here? Oh, they don't know.
How about I finish that repellent? I never got around to completing. That'll keep Waddles safe from harm.
Mabel flops down on the floor in relief.
Uncle Ford, you're an actual lifesaver. Waddles, you have nothing to fear.
Ford chuckles, lifting himself out of the kneel and standing back up.
Alright, I'll go get my recipe.
Did somebody say chuckles? No. Ford turns to leave, and you suddenly remember that with nothing better to do for the weeks you're going to be here, it wouldn't hurt to get to know Ford. He seems to know what there is to do around town anyway, and you'll need that to not die of boredom in the first week. Or, more pressingly, you could go check on your car and see what Stan's made of it so far. You're not exactly eager to face seeing your car in the side of the house again, though.
Oh, we can go with Ford, or we can go check the car.
What do we want to do? By the way, this is coming from someone who has played the current 3 Monster Prom games and has failed abysmally. I do not trust myself at all.
Okay, in those type of games, the first time that I play a dating sim like that I know that there's multiple endings, I usually just follow my guts.
Okay.
And sometimes the character that I try to go with kind of influence also my things. And anyway, personally, me right now, if I had both choices, I would just I would be stuck because right now, yes, I want to know how my car is doing, and then this guy just talked about a repellent for pterodactyls, so I'm both curious.
But also my car. Do we have enough people in chat to help us decide? Probably not.
At the same time, the thing that changes also my response in these is that, okay, wait, did we? I think that we both said that we were gonna go for Ford, right?
Yeah.
So in this instant, my choice would be, all right, I want to go with Ford, so I'm gonna go with the answer.
What the fuck is a pterodactyl?
Yeah, no, exactly. Get to know Ford. Let's go.
Right, let's get to know Ford. I mean, a Ford is a type of car, so.
No. No, that joke is now stuck in my head. God damn it. Oh, shit. Okay.
I'm not gonna finish the joke. It's.
This is the joke.
No, it gets worse.
Okay. Ford, wait. Need a hand with that recipe?
Yes, it is 50 pounds of butter.
I can handle it myself. Ah! Are you sure you couldn't use a hand?
Oh. Ford looks away. Then, as you follow his averted line of sight to Mabel, who just mouthed something that you could catch, when she catches you looking her way, Mabel gives you a 100-watt smile. The picture of innocence. Ford rubs the back of his neck. She's like, do it! Do it! Yes!
I feel like that she's seeing what is happening, and then I'm just like,
Go, say yes!
She's getting back into matchmaker Mabel mode.
Hell yes. Yes, I suppose I can accept some help.
Fuck yeah. You'll actually be talking to yourself a lot.
Yeah, it's okay.
And with that, assured that Ford is on the task, you spot Mabel rolling away with Waddles into the living room. Literally, they are rolling away. It would not be above Mabel to do that, honestly.
Exactly. Before we get started, I suppose I should give you an introduction to what... Fribble, tell me, do you believe in the supernatural?
What is this, a cult? I feel like you'd just be like really unsettled. Like, imagine. Let's think about this for a second. Let's think about this for like a fucking hot second. You get pulled into a house, and they're like, "Oh, I guess you gotta stay the night." And then the next morning, this one guy, the cause of your demise is like, "Tell me, do you believe in the supernatural?" You're just like,
and the thing is that you crash your car. You realize that this man crashed your car in some weird ass ways. You hear that he knows alien technology to repair your car.
and we're talking about pterodactyls.
Yeah, and then you're like, huh?
And like
And then
different
he goes-
mentions. Oh, continue.
No. It's okay.
Oh, because
Because like you said that Dipper also what?
he mentioned the Manitars. I feel like you'd just be like, the fuck is...
Exactly.
Hey!
After all of these, like, just like add-ons, and then like he comes up to you and be like, "Do you believe in the supernatural?" You're like, ah.
You're just like, yeah,
I guess.
I mean,
Oh,
yes. Wait, would we be like, yeah, I totally believe in the supernatural, like UFOs and Area 51?
well,
And he's like, no, not that.
Well, me personally, I kind of do, but at the same time, I kind of want to because personally, I haven't like seen like real like things with my eyes and not through a screen. Like
you need
real.
enough.
Yes.
So what do we want to say?
Depends. Do you actually like really believe in it, or you also like me that you want proofs like in front of your eyes?
With a lot of things, yeah. I mean, it's... With a lot of stuff, like spiritual, supernatural stuff, I'm just like, yeah, I kind of lean... Kind of
I
believe,
do-
but also there's science. Reliable science. So we'll say I want to.
Well, you're about to come face to face with the unexplainable yourself.
Oh my god.
Fuck yes. You see, Gravity Falls is in some quiet, unassuming backwater town. Much more lurks below its surface.
Ford pockets the crumpled journal papers and gestures for you to join him as he walks. You do, and follow him through the living room and into the gift shop. Oh, hell yeah.
For example, you must have heard Mabel mention a pterodactyl. Most would say none exists in the living world today, but I say not if you know where to look.
You know what's funny? Is that I was actually thinking at first, when we were, like, when the car started speeding up and it crashed, I thought that was, like, the weirdness magnet. Like the weirdness
Oh yes, same!
barrier.
I thought that it was like maybe like a ghost or then like something like that, you know, like a demon kind of like Bill.
No, well, okay, yes, but I was thinking more of like the actual weirdness barrier that exists around Gravity Falls, because, you know, that's,
Oh, yeah.
it's explained in Journal 3 before the events of Weirdmageddon, and in Weirdmageddon, it is shown that weird things are attracted to this town, and weird things cannot leave this town. That's why Bill couldn't leave. That's why Weirdmageddon couldn't spread to the rest of the globe.
Yeah, I do remember that
Because-
now.
So I thought it was that, but also that's really far-fetched, because
And we're
unless
both
if your
weird,
car is
so
weird.
we're both weird. That's why we got dragged in here.
Yeah. If anyone else told you this, you'd be disinclined to believe them, but the authority Ford carries is surprisingly compelling. Ford reaches under the cashier counter and retrieves a packet of vintage-looking gum, inspecting it for a moment before slipping it in his pocket. He looks around and thought.
Hold on to my explanation for the moment. I need to retrieve some more supplies.
Okay. Ford ushers you out of the gift shop entrance, so you find yourself on the outside of the shack, then shuts the door behind you. Okay.
Okay.
I'm really good at predicting lines, apparently. Respect the man's privacy. He's clearly got business in that gift shop. Right? We're gonna respect the man's privacy.
Yeah. But at the same time, I would peer through. Okay.
Oh, I thought you were agreeing. Oops.
No. I do agree, but then, like, personally, I would kind of, like, look behind me, and then, like, be like, it's his stuff, okay.
I would, like, stand there and then just, like... just, like...
Okay.
I can't see shit. Okay, moving on. You correctly and politely just stand out here until Ford returns. You maybe scan the sky for a pterodactyl while you wait. Who knows? Not too long later, the door opens behind you and Ford joins you outside, looking no different than before. He must have stored whatever supplies he went to retrieve in his coat, but the trench coat falls too naturally on his figure for him to be hiding much. Alright.
Okay, so you're saying that the coat is tight.
Oh, whoa! How is he not burning up? I mean, Oregon's not Texas, but, like, still.
Ask Mabel as well. She's wearing literal hoodies that are, like... Where were we? Yes.
Ford pulls a pen and pad of paper from his coat, walking as he writes. Just as you're about to head out, he stops and smacks his hand to his face.
No, shoot. 1 second.
We're adults here, you can say shit. Are the censors keeping you from swearing? Blink twice if you need help. Blink twice if S&P is taking over. Ford hurries back to the house, realizing he forgot one important component to this adventure. A butterfly net.
Oh, okay.
Alright, are we SpongeBobbing this? Are we, like, going to catch... I mean, I wouldn't mind. Before you get a chance to ask, he strides out ahead of you, obviously in no mind to tell you what it's for quite yet. The pair of you walk past the shack and down a well-worn path into the trees, surrounding the house, sunlight peeking between the pines. Double checks whatever he's scribbled onto the paper and tucks it back into one of his coat's seemingly infinite pockets. The best kind of coat, if you're asking me.
Mm-hmm.
He stops and turns to face you with a definitive nod. I would love a coat like his. Not gonna lie,
I would love to.
His fit is simple and effective and practical. But it is also, if I wore this right now outside, what it is like 102 degrees Fahrenheit. That's freedom units. I don't know what it is in non-freedom units. That's fucking hot.
Hold on. Let's go and check. Because to me, I'm Canadian. I use freaking Celsius.
Sorry.
So
again, freedom units. We need them freedom units out here. This is America. This is America, Lois.
Okay, tell me how much that you said? 100 and what?
102. Earlier was actually 104.
102. God damn! 38 degrees? What the fuck?
Dude, I went outside to go to therapy. It was awful.
Well, here right now, these past few days, it has been a little bit chilly, so his outfit, if I would wear it, hell yes.
Well, lucky you.
My recipe for a goddamn... Okay, I need to... Hold on again, like I did earlier. Okay. My recipe for repellent called for a sprig of lavender, 2 twin slices of ginseng, a drop of bad blood, a chunk of amber, and 3.5 millimeters of ink.
What the fuck? He pauses, staring down at the path and thought.
Obviously, I already have all of those components on hand. All except for one last ingredient, a single moth wing. from Mothman itself. Hell yes, we're going to see Mothman! Sorry!
It's okay. You can't help it. You gasp. Ford glances at you, and you think you see a hint of a smile before he turns back to the path and continues along, wind ruffling through his hair.
I'm sorry. Okay, imagine we are just like walking to go, and then like he's like, yeah, we need to also like go see Mothman, and we just look at him like, Mothman? Hell yes! I can't wait to see him.
I'd be like, I want to believe. A
I
part
want
of
to
me would
believe as
secretly be
well.
like, I deep down I would believe, but also I'd be like, are you fucking serious right now? Are you
Yes!
high? I'd be like, I'd just be in disbelief. I would secretly be like, yes, please be real, please be real. But at first, on the outside, I'd be like, sorry, did you say Mothman?
Yeah, exactly. I would be like, wait, we're going to see Mothman?
Heyo?
He's real? Really? Okay, yeah. Let's go. And then in my mind, I would just be like, yes! Fuck yes! Ooh, okay. You see, Mothman is the very creature on that page that Waddles seems to fear. Using a piece of itself should ward it away, or at least lead it to believe that Waddles isn't for eating.
I was literally gonna make a joke that Ford was just gonna spray Waddles down in bug spray. And I should have said it because it would have been, my predictability would have been right. Fuck.
I would have already completed the repellent years ago if I hadn't managed to get it that way. And we're gonna help.
Yeah.
Was it too difficult?
Sorry, I'm drinking my tea.
Oh, I just never got around to it. Besides, Mothman used to come but at this time I had lit out in the backyard. It seems like such an innocent hobby that I never had the heart to chase it off. But if this brings Mabel and her big a peace of mind, then the time has come to finish this.
It's time to finish the job. Sunlight filters in through the trees, causing dappled shadows across Ford's coat as he leads in front of you.
I feel like, okay, before we do anything, I have to say that since Ford came back and then he realized that he has a niece and a nephew, every time that they needed his help, he would always go in, and I really love that from like Ford and Stan, because both of these kind of like yes and no had a bad childhood because of their parents and like everything like that, and just like seeing that two little kids just look up to them and be like, you're my uncle, you both are our uncles, and we love you very much, can you please help us? Just in their brain going like, I have to protect these kids. Oh my god.
Alright,
Exactly.
Which one we going for? Also, I'm gonna say
how much further are we walking? Oh yeah, definitely. How much
wait,
further are we walking?
it's called Cryptid Hunt.
Oh, I love that. Okay.
Alright.
How much further are we walking? How do you know so much about this stuff? And wait for him to speak. I would go with the second one.
Yeah,
How do you know so much about this? I study anomalies. Anything unusual, strange, or just plain weird. I began my research in this town because it was, and remains, a hotbed of paranormal activity.
I began to keep a journal. Ah!
Yes! That's you! That would be you!
Yeah, I was Dipper so much. God.
I made this exact trip years ago, though at the time, I had no idea where I was going. It was just dumb luck that I managed to tell Mothman back to its cave from my backyard. Navigating the forest by moonlight is poetic, but not advisable.
Yeah.
I made plenty of other discoveries as well, from fairies to gnomes to amalgams of creatures who were never meant to cross to... Oh! Wait.
Ford reaches into his pocket and pulls out the slightly crumpled pages Mabel had pushed into his hand earlier, smoothing them out and shuffling through them.
Take a look at these. They're more definitive proof than just my word.
You accept the pages from him and find they're scanned pages from some sort of journal. Just as you heard Mabel say, fluid cursive tells of Mothman, beard cubs, scamp fires, and more. Ford gestures to them and explains, listen, You know how, like, back then, I think you were probably... we're kind of around the same age. You're older than me, of course. But you were taught cursive in school, right?
I think yes, I do remember, but at some point we started to just like forget it, and I kind of remember some of you like a few letters to write, but like as a kid, I couldn't understand the reason, and it's more of a like pretty thing to write because in the past, people would write into cursive to seem more like educated and then like something like that. And today, we don't really need to do that anymore because everyone can be educated. So, yeah.
No, here's the reason why we should bring that back. Is so we can read Ford's handwriting.
Hey, poor guy.
Only reason. No, I'm not saying it's bad. It's just I feel like anybody who was not taught or ever read cursive in their life would get Journal 3 and the Book of Bill, see Ford's handwriting, and be like, what the fuck? And this is probably what happened. I don't know.
I still feel need to buy myself those books. God damn.
Get the fucking books, they're great.
I'm gonna try, I promise. I detailed my discoveries in a series of research journals. The remaining pages, at least. I wonder where Stanley was keeping these. I thought that after I said research journal, you would have screamed like Dipper.
Okay.
Okay, you drew these. Were any of these creatures ever dangerous? You must have gotten up to some pretty crazy stuff back then.
Okay, listen, truthfully, I would say you drew these because I've always been impressed by the artistry.
Oh yeah, no, he is good!
So I want to say that one, honestly.
Yeah, go ahead. Yes, of course. Who else?
Well, now you make me feel like an idiot.
They're so photorealistic. I love your line work. These ink washes look so masterfully executed. Give an ambiguous nod to acknowledgement. I've seen better.
No, I've seen better. No, I like these.
It's your choice now.
No, you make the choice.
I would say that they look photorealistic. My work now is far better.
Oh my god.
But I appreciate the compliment.
Take a fucking compliment. Despite his understated words, Ford looks surprisingly pleased. Yes.
Were any of these creatures ever dangerous? You must have gotten up to some pretty crazy stuff back then. That's one way to put it. Only took 6 years for me to get in over my head. Only 6 years, damn.
He takes a silent moment to look away from your gaze, seemingly in bittersweet remembrance. He's remembering his ex. Yeah.
Oh, extremely. Somewhat worse. Dangerously annoying.
His ex.
No.
Ford seems to find his own comment amusing. He doesn't fail to notice you're at ease.
I do have weapons in case things escalate, so there's no need to worry.
Yeah.
You brought weapons?
Yes.
Not many. I have a stun gun, my fist, and your fist? Oh. My sharp wit.
Yeah.
Now I feel safer already.
Ooh.
You didn't bring your medic? Ask him about these creatures or like walk in silence.
Oh my god, whoa!
Oh! You shuffle through the pages deciding which one to ask. Okay, the Mothman, the Gnomes, Pterodactyl, Leprechaun, there are floating eyeballs, Gravity Falls is home to giant vampire bats, you mentioned a Gremlin?
I want this one.
Yeah, they just go in order.
Yeah.
Yes, that's how we'll get the Mothman. Then why not use mothballs as repellent?
Yeah, you just like put them in paint guns and then boom.
Well, I've never tried.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, say that again? You've never... What?
Huh? Could the most conventional method be the unconventional one? Or would Muffin be able to overcome its mothling nature and persist?
Well, how about we try that out? Here, conveniently, I have some mothballs from my wallet. Oh, ask what creatures,
You mentioned gnomes?
Gnomes?
Other places have rats, mice, or insects as house pests. We have gnomes. Picture your typical garden gnome, but more disturbing.
Okay. Will we catch
Pterodactyl!
Yeah, yeah.
I doubt we'll spot it today, but perhaps we can go bird watching later if you're interested.
Oh, fuck yeah, let's go.
Nice! So how about this leprechaun?
Ford
He
groans.
just groans?
You wait for further answer, but that's it. Oh my god. Floating eyeballs.
Sounds okay. Sounds disconcerting, doesn't it? I once released them in my house by accident and found eyeballs in the most unsuspecting places for months.
In my jar of pickles. I ate the pickled eye. It was quite delicious.
My guests chose not to comment on my choice of house decor.
What guests?
If I would enter a house and there were suddenly flying eyeballs, I will look at them and be like, where did you find these? I want them as well.
Did you find it? Yeah.
Best Halloween decorations.
Yeah. Gravity Falls is some giant vampire bats?
Giant fruit bats, actually. They were among the first to teach me not to judge a creature by its reputation. I only realized they were harmless once I've been bitten by one. Oh, no, that still sounds pretty bad. It actually healed quite fast. I attribute that to the heal kick I was soon on, wait. Okay. No.
You mentioned a Grimoblin.
A rare specimen that I've since steered clear of when accompanied by others. I thought if you want to see one in person, I'm sure it wouldn't hurt to walk into that situation again for the sake of education.
Ah, yes, for the sake of education.
I don't want to see my worst nightmares, please.
Yeah, please don't. Alright. You didn't bring your
You
magnet
didn't bring
gun?
a magnet gun? I thought it would be prudent to leave its magnet fields alone for a while until I have the time to hypnotize it. You see, I was trying to widen the area of my netted influence, but it's been a while since I last worked with a gun. I needed to refamiliarize myself with its inner workings. My guess is I switched the wrong wire or two and instead narrowed the beam.
Yeah, you need to refamiliarize yourself, buddy.
I'd like to see how it works sometime. Really? You know, if you're interested in devices like that, my old research colleague Fiddleford would have more to show you.
Oh.
He's the engineering genius around here.
And then you just, like, walk up to the Northwest Manor, and you're just, like, and you're greeted by the short man with a long beard, like, Old Man McGucket! Howdy! Walk in silence, because that's...
Yeah, we're there now.
Suddenly, Ford puts an arm out in caution, slowing his pace. You narrowly manage not to collide into him and take a quick glance around to see... nothing?
Look! There!
You see what looks like a bundled up plaid shirt moving along the forest floor. Wait, is that a beaver's tail? It looks like...
A platypus! Ah, what are you doing all the way out here? A platypus?
a platypus.
Now, don't you mean a platypus?
Ford shakes his head with a grin.
I meant what I said. It's a platypus. A platypus.
No, it's plaid.
But there's an
Plaid?
eye! He says it! It's a platypus!
Wait,
A platypus!
wait, is it plaid or plaid?
It would be okay, the normal platypus is with an A, but he said that it's a platypus, and so he calls it a platypus.
Wait, no, I'm being dead serious. Isn't it plaid? Like the type of... Oh, wait, I'm gonna go to Google. No. We're settling this with Google. No, we're fucking settling this with Google. Plaid. No, not plaid ink. Is plaid. Pronunciation. Thank you. So it's pronounced plaid, as in the pattern. Hold on. Okay, how to pronounce plaid?
Plaid.
It's nice. I would say that it's like spaghetti.
No, it's plaid.
What?
It's plaid.
So
It's plaid.
So then, like, it wouldn't sound like a platypus, but it would sound like a platypus.
Platypus, yeah.
Okay, got my French ass. Okay.
No, it's okay.
There's an I there for then, like, for me, like, it's another different.
I know the English language is trash. I know.
It's okay. It's not as bad as freaking French.
Ford moves into a crouch, but stays at a respectable distance, following the small creature. You watch him, and after a moment, mimic his actions. Ford's giving the creature such a bright smile, the first of its kind that you've seen since leaving Mabel at the shack.
You're a cute one, aren't you? And in one of my favorite patterns, too.
Ford motions for you to move forward a little more to the distance he's maintaining.
If I were to rate the oddities that live in this forest on a scale of least to most annoying, these little guys would get immunity. They have done nothing wrong, and I appreciate them for it.
And then the little thing just turns around and just launches itself at Ford's face. It goes.
I get to like a.
As the two of you watch in quiet appreciation, the platypus ambles into the underbrush and vanishes from view.
What a cute little guy. I thought that we would have a picture, but no, okay.
The two of you continue deeper into the forest. The foliage seems denser now, and you look through the treetops for a glimpse of the sun, which has by now dropped low in the sky. It had already been getting late when you left, but you hadn't thought Mothman would be this far out. Almost as though he read your mind, Ford answers you.
Mothman is rather reclusive, and as such, lives deeper within the forest than bolder creatures like the gnomes. Are you alright?
Don't ever ask me that. No, I'm kidding. Huh?
Huh? That is, are you tired at all? I should have asked sooner. It's just been a long time since I've traveled with anyone new. Stanley tends to speak his mind without my asking.
Okay. So what are we?
Me personally, I know that I would walk like a long path, so I wouldn't be tired. And we did, well, the game also said that we woke up like in the afternoon, so at this hour it would still be all right. So maybe for me is, yeah, I'm fine with it. I'm glad to hear it. Still, we still have some time until sunset. Let's wait here in the meantime.
Do you perhaps know the game Dungeons, and More Dungeons? That's my favorite game!
Yeah!
You
You mentioned traveling with Stan. Is this what you do for fun? Why wait until sunset? I could ask him why wait until sunset.
I'ma save. Just in case. Why wait? Yeah.
You'll see.
Well, I mean, the obvious answer is Mothman, but the moment the sun touches the horizon through the gaps in the treetops, Ford gestures for the two of you to continue. You hadn't noticed, but you've been resting within short distance of a small clearing that holds a cylindrical stone marker. How did I not fumble that? Wow, good job, me. The stone marker bears intricate swirls. Thank you. Carved into its surface. Ford reaches into his coat and produces a packet of there we go. There's the fumble. The packet of gum from earlier. Opening it and dumping the pieces out into his onto his palm. I'm doing great.
Gum?
Gum. Thanks. Unsure of why you came all the way out here to unwrap gum at sunset. You accept a stick of gum. What do you mean? This is the most romantic thing that's ever happened to me.
Okay, you have low standards, but it's okay.
You have low standards, and that's alright. We'll fix that. Ford puts the remaining gum in his coat breast pocket. He unwraps the now empty gum packet to reveal that it was hiding a small piece of parchment folded up to act as lining. He smooths it out against the stone, holding it under the deep orange-red light of the sunset. Now see here, This is one of those old-fashioned gums that have, like, phrases written on it, like those Dove chocolates. You step closer to look over Ford's shoulder. The parchment holds a detailed drawing of the swirls carved into the stone, documenting every crack on the surface. As you watch, a golden cursive unfolds itself across the page, seemingly fueled by the sunset's warm light. Ford reads the words as they appear.
Such a place the mothman doth rest. But please do not disturb his nest.
Oops.
If kindness be something thou bereft.
Ford lifts the parchment a little higher to prevent his shadow from obscuring the rest of the line.
Follow thy nature and turn left. Okay.
I think we turn left.
I think we turn left. I think so, Frebel. We press forward. We press onward.
Onward! Oh, God. Left leads you to a dimly lit cave, which Ford says he remembers well, except last time he was here, it was pitch black since he arrived in the middle of the night. From its depths you hear the faint sound of dripping water, echoing off the cave's shadow-shrouded walls. You slow as your eyes attempt to adjust to the low light. Ford pauses in front of you, reaching into his coat for something.
Hold on, I have the flashlight in here somewhere. This cave has never received much natural light, you see, and...
Oh no. He rummages further, and you see a couple of dice, the pad of paper from earlier, and a quill. Okay, he has some custom pocket work going on in there too, and you bet one of his coat's inner pockets has a pen protector in it.
Here we are, at least. Allow me to...
Oh no, it's out of batteries!
You called it! Oh my god! You're psychic! Is your...
Dude, Gideon better watch the fuck out!
Dude, I was about to say, is your middle name Gideon?
Bro, the amount of times in my entire life that I actually can predict lines is insane. Like, I have predicted so many lines in Stars and Time gameplay that I'm doing with Warner and Axe on Saturdays. It's mental. I'm just really good at this. Is it the autism? We may never know. I am just... I don't know.
Wait, I think I have one. Why would I have a battery in my freaking pocket?
Did you pull out your phone and turn on its flashlight? The light is small, but it does its job. You're like, why the fuck would I have, like, a AA battery in my pockets? Oh, exactly. It's a phone.
Huh. You saved our hides there, Frebel. I was about to pull out a matchbook. A matchbook?
You have everything but a phone. Ever heard of a phone? He's like
listen,
Phoenix. He's like Phoenix, right?
He hasn't been in this dimension for 30 years. So the first phone he ever saw was the one that were plugged into the walls. He never heard of a cell phone.
Yeah. He's like Phoenix, right, with his Nokia that's damaged beyond repair, but is somehow held together with a piece of duct tape and the will of God.
Yep.
With your light guiding the way, you and Ford move further into the cave, which yawns wide around you. It isn't until the sliver of natural light from the entrance disappears that Ford speaks again. Also, the soundtrack is absolutely bopping.
Yeah, I was dancing to it right now. It's been years since I've been here. Decades, even, at this point. But I always remember the eye bats as one of my first discoveries when I arrived at Gravity Falls.
Yes, discoveries.
How did you find them in the first place? Oh, one got into my house, you see. I was making breakfast one morning and one managed to find my cereal box. When I poured the cereals into the bowl, it came fluttering out, agitated, like it belonged there. And the nerve.
The absolute nerve. He still sounds so indignant even years later that you laugh.
I wanted to continue for further study, but unfortunately it managed to get away. As I thought about it afterwards, its pupil had constricted against the light, unfamiliar to the bright light in the kitchen. So, either it's nocturnal, or it lives in the deepest, darkest cave in Gravity Falls. I found them easily after that. Did you manage to catch one? Somewhat. I came running through this cave with a butterfly net and my wrist. I brought a working flash at that time. They all hid in dark corner. Once I turned the flash on off, they flocked to me. I got 18 of them that day, but it reminded me of the stealth uses of.
The rapid sound of clicking claws against stones startles you. A shiver running up your spine. This is not the music to go with that, but okay.
The dark.
You turn off your light. Ford taps your shoulder and gestures for you to keep moving forward. Eventually, the narrow passage widens into a large room. The darkness shrouds the source of the dripping water from view, but as your eyes adjust, you squint to see a strange winged shadow. A shadow with eyes that glow red in near darkness like rubies. Your breath catches in your throat as the realization comes over you. Santa Claus!
No! God damn it.
You're like, no!
Freaking Mothman!
Ford is apparently fairly close to you in the room. You find when he speaks a few inches from your shoulder, you catch the shadow of his arms swing out in a wide arc, like he's introducing you to...
Furball, I'd like for you to meet the Mothman.
Oh, so you guys
He's
are on a first name...
literally just putting his arm out like, hey, here's Mothman! I like
oh,
this.
you guys are on a first name basis. Sweet. He whispers, but even in the dark, you see him grinning excitedly at you. Ford looks between you and the Mothman, apparently hoping for a dramatic reaction. Your speechlessness seems to satisfy him.
Don't worry. It hasn't noticed us yet.
Oh, okay, so you're not, like, buddies with Mothman. I thought you were for, like, a hot second. I was like, wow. That's, like, pretty whack.
Here's the plan. You make contact with Mothman, and
He pulls out a butterfly net and a large lidded jar. Now, where that one came from within his coat of mysteries is lost to you.
will capture one of the 100 moths that comprises it. Wait, I get to touch Mothman? The Mothman? You're hitting in with the butterfly net? Seriously? Isn't this a little dangerous? Or can you do it? I'll take the net.
I want to honestly say... Oh my god.
I'm actually gonna take a little pause here. I'll be right back. In that time,
I actually need to use the bathroom, so we will take a quick
break. Oh my god,
break.
hey! Alright, let's do a little break.
We'll be right back. And we're back. I don't think Fred is.
No, I'm not. Sorry. I think I forget some stuff into my washing machine. I'll be right back.
Oh, I thought you were joking. What's up, homies? It's your girl. I need to tell you guys that, like, I was telling I already made the thumbnail for this, for the VOD, when I post it to YouTube tomorrow. And I went to X, and I was like, hey X, can you help me make this thumbnail? I'm making, like, I'm streaming early, and what was the message? I have to fucking tell you guys, because it was so funny to me. Give me a second, because it's actually really funny. It was really funny. I'm like, also, Fred and I are playing Swooning Over Stands tomorrow. Please tell me someone didn't make a Grunkle dating sim. I would be a liar if I said no. And he's just really disappointed. I was like, I'm trying to think of a thumbnail. He's like, that's, your thing? I am so not gonna help you with that. And then I sent him, like, the concept for, like, I sent him, like, the basic finished result of the thumbnail, and he's like, it's effective and well made, unfortunately. I was like, are you being serious? Yeah, it's good. As much as I wish it wasn't. I am more done with the idea of this game. He's like so fucking...
Dude, your thumbnail is amazing, okay?
I know, it's great. I can't wait for people to see it. It's hilarious. But, like, Axe is so fucking disappointed that we're playing this game. He's, like, disappointed at the concept that there's a game like this. Where'd you go?
I'm almost done. Okay, give me a second.
That's not an acceptable answer. God, I really want some, like, nice food. Like, real nice food. And I could go out and get some food. But also, I hate driving. Like, driving's fun sometimes, but, like, I have to drive so far to get anywhere. Freppy,
I'm here. I'm sorry. Whew. I try to be fast. Okay. And I'm sorry if you guys can hear. I'm sorry if at some point you guys can hear the washing, the dryer. I'm sorry. Whew. Okay.
We get to touch Mothman.
Oh, fuck yes.
Finally.
Yes. When it turns into a haunted black witch moth. It's like experiencing a swarm of locusts. Surprising when you're not expecting. Oh god, that would have... Okay, yeah, like, right now, I don't know if I want to touch now. If Mothman transform into a swarm of, like, tiny moths,
I don't know anymore.
Yeah.
Remember, even just a light touch is enough.
Remember, it's ticklish. You steal yourself, awaiting Ford's signal. He waves his hand to coax you forward, and then it's up to you to decide how to, well, make contact. Ooh.
Run around. Oh, battle music.
Maybe I'm thinking the first or the third one.
I would say stealth.
Stealth? Okay. You tiptoe towards Mothman, remembering Ford's comment on the dark and trying to channel your inner stealth skills. Of course, that's the moment your phone decides to start blasting Taking Over Midnight by Aaron Sandra. Oh, girls do what we like.
Oh!
We were robbed of Jason Ritter just belting that song. I will forever be disappointed. You're confused before remembering that Mabel added her number to your contacts and must have made that her custom ringtone. Mothman turns to the noise and screeches, but before you can barrel into it, the creature explodes into 100 moths, fluttering around you, getting stuck in your shirt and skittering around your face, surrounding you with moth hell.
Ah, no!
Your task accomplished, Ford rushes into the largest swarm of moths, waving the butterfly net with a few unsuccessful swipes. He tries swatting at the more aggressive ones away, but there are too many. I think this one.
Yeah, the light.
Yeah. You grab your phone and quickly switch the light on, running to Ford's side and holding it up high. You even attempt to call them over despite knowing they don't respond to sound. Before long, they all crowd around the phone. The sight of light flickering and reflecting off the so many small wings would be somewhat captivating if you hadn't just been in the midst of them.
Exactly.
Ford puts the butterfly net back away, and jar in hand, carefully scoops one of the moths up.
Well, I could have gone better, but we've succeeded nonetheless.
Fuck yeah. As Ford pockets the jar, you turn off the light. With no light and no threat to focus on, the cloud disperses.
That was amazing!
Ford laughs, brushing dust and dirt off his trench coat.
You could say that. Our completed repellent is within sight. Let's head back.
Oh no, there goes the moth! Ford
No!
turns to leave the cave. He looks calm and content. You, on the other hand, are buzzing with energy under an adrenaline rush. Should you go for a high five?
Oh!
A high six, for that matter?
Yeah, maybe?
Fred, this is the most crucial decision in the entire game that will make or break everything. Yes.
Yes? Yes! Let's go for a hug! Ah!
I love it!
That's cute!
Oh my god! Oh my god! You raise your hand in a universally understood offer of a high five. Ford pauses and grins, high-fiving you, or rather, six. When you and Ford finally reach the cave entrance, you find the forest you left and the dying light is now awash with a silvery glow. A gap between the leaves overhead provides a view of the night sky, along with a long string of stars. I love this background.
Mm-hmm.
A few more steps and the Milky Way comes into view, looking as if a tear across the fabric of the sky. My bad.
Oh god,
The English language, again, it's shit. It's either tear or tear, and you never know until it's too late. Ford notices you looking.
See something? The pterodactyl doesn't usually come out this late. But being a prehistoric creature, its behavior is rather unpredictable.
No, it's just I live in the city and there's a lot of, like, sky pollution, so...
Yeah. I never seen the Milky Way in person before.
Yeah.
It looks amazing. Isn't it? It's remarkable what you can see without light pollution from the city. Here on the outskirts of town, you can see a good portion of the Milky Way every night.
Dude,
Oh, that must be the
lucky.
dream.
He gazes up into the night sky.
A whole year has passed, yet it still feels strange to see a sky I recognize.
Fucking cold, dude!
What? Oh, traveling. You know, I was in a different part of the world.
Oh,
Oh, he's hiding it from us. It's okay.
Yeah, that's fair. You both stare up at the night sky in a comfortable silence for a few more moments. The quiet of the forest settles in, along with the distant sound of flowing water, and you find yourself surprisingly glad that Ford had accidentally pulled you here. If this is one of the moments you get to experience. Out of the corner of your eye, you swear you see Ford looking at you instead of up. Oh! But when you tilt your head back down, his attention is elsewhere. Eventually, the two of you come to a wordless mutual agreement to continue on, and you're walking again.
You'll have to show me the other creatures that live here sometime.
You're glad you said so when you look over and find that Ford looks pleasantly surprised to hear it. His chest puffs out with pride.
Of course. Maybe we'll see. We'll even get to spot the hide behind, or tag along with Dipper when he next visits the multi-bear.
Dude, when I saw the Dipper's Guide to the Unexplained short of the hide behind, that shit actually scared me.
Wait, the hide behind?
The hide behind. It's like Slenderman. So, you know how, at some point, they released, like, little mini shorts of either Dipper's Guide to the Unexplained or Mabel's Guide to blank, right?
I think, yeah.
And even like Seuss videos.
I think, yeah.
So, you know, Dipper's Guide to the Unexplained is pretty self-explanatory. He would just be like, well, welcome to Dipper's Guide to the Unexplained Anomaly Number or something, and mention the thing. And there was like a bunch of like freaky ones. Another episode that scared me, and still kind of does to this day, is The Tooth, which is like, do you remember that one?
The shorts, it has been a while since I've watched them.
Okay, so the hide behind is like Slenderman, almost. And so in the journal, in Journal 3, it mentions that there's like this legend, this like mythical creature, of course, called the hide behind that like lumberjacks hear of, but no one has ever seen. And Manly Dan is like, yeah, I hear this rattling sound, like, and Dipper tries to find it. He wears like even like a bunch of mirrors on himself. In the end, they find like an owl with a maraca behind a tree. And he's like, ah, damn, I guess, like, we couldn't find the hide behind, it's not real. And he leaves the camera behind and walks away. And from out of a tree, the hide behind appears and starts following him, making that little chittering noise, like that. He turns around, what was that? And the hide behind fits behind a tree perfectly. It's so freaky.
Oh, I
have
need
to
to
show
watch
you.
that.
And the tooth one is also scary because, Dipper canonically plays the sousaphone.
Yep.
I know, it's awesome. That one is really scary because they're out on a boat late at night, and then this giant head that was an island just comes out of the water spouting gibberish, but if you, like, of course, reverse it, it's like saying, enter my mouth, children, enter your destiny, and tries to eat them, and it's really freaky. I love it, though, so much.
The what?
Ford taps his temple, grinning.
You'll have to wait until I show you to find out.
Oh,
Ah,
yeah.
that smile! Nice. I'm holding you to that. We have some time left before we get back, if you're up for another walk.
I also love... Oh, hey, how's it going? Oh, right, this game... I didn't notice you.
Hi, Axe!
Hi. I'm so sorry to disappoint you, man. Honestly, it's not that bad.
It's really great for now!
It's not... We're not dealing with any, like, tropes that make you cringe, I guess. I don't know.
No, exactly.
I love how I showed him the concept idea for the thumbnail. I haven't gotten a response from him whenever I told him, like, yeah, Alex Hirsch actually played this game. You know, the creator of the show played this game.
Yeah, it's on the page of the game that you can download. There is even a video of Alex Hirsch actually playing the game.
I should have watched it.
I did hear that he didn't go through all of it, but he did, like, played a little bit, and like he kind of liked it. So yeah.
So it has the seal of approval. That's good enough by me. But also Ford's great because he's like, oh yeah, I like being physically fit, dude. Fuck yeah. You must make a face because Ford looks back to you and laughs.
We're not far, I promise. I just thought I might answer a few of your questions if you have any.
Actually, I do have questions.
I do have questions. You must stay in great shape if you do this all day. Hey, Rebel, call it again! You know, actually, this sort of thing isn't part of my exercise regimen.
I just like long walks. On the beach. Swipe right. Ford turns left at the stone marker towards the sound of the river, and sure enough, after a while it comes into view. The moonlight illuminates the water as you walk along it. Oh.
Oh, nice!
Gobble wonker. Gobble wonker. Gobble wonker. Well, also, I hope we don't see the head in the lake that I just mentioned.
Yeah.
That'd be really weird. After following the river for quite a few minutes, the shoreline expands into a small round lake in the center of a clearing. Overhanging it is a large flat rock, the kind that could be used as a less than effective diving board in times of emergency. The emergency being that one just had to jump into the lake. So
Axe,
say now.
Axe
What?
just said being physically fit is less of an option when trying to survive being an extra dimensional fugitive.
Yeah, but see, the respectable thing is that he keeps it up even after being a extra-dimensional fugitive. Listen, I might not look it, but I love long walks when I'm up for it. It's great. It's
Same.
fun. Yeah.
Like this is a thing that I used to do when I was at my parents' house. The thing that actually stopped me from doing it was sadly the bugs and the fact that I've a big freaking phobia of bees. And
Yeah.
mostly just a normal fear of like insects just like flying too close to me.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Bruh, I would do it more, but as we have already established, it is like 102 degrees outside, and it is almost 7 p.m. I cannot wait for it to get like just a couple of degrees cooler, and the bugs go back to where they came from. Hell. I hate bugs. However, neither yourself nor Ford really look in the direction of the diving board. He leads you towards the edge of the lake where a relatively flat boulder could substitute for a bench, and the two of you take a seat. Oh, so we're not gonna do like a crazy, spontaneous night swim like all the other dating sims
God
have.
damn! Hey, calm down. It's just the second day that we've met this man. We're not gonna do that.
No,
Right there.
bro. I know, I'm joking. I'm just saying, like, oh, the opportunity. No, listen. I know all the. I know a lot of tropes. So I was like, oh, we're gonna go in the direction of just a spontaneous night swim. Oh, we're not? Okay, that's pleasantly surprising.
We're not gonna go skinny dipping. Calm the fuck down.
I'm not skinny dipping, you fucking pervert.
That's not. Okay.
Alright.
Ask about other creatures in Gravity Falls, about this family, the mystery shack, about Sting, ask for it about the stars, wait for. What do you want to ask first?
Fucking, I don't know. Everything? You
Yeah,
go.
In order, just go in order.
Okay.
You said to wait, but can I at least get a preview of what I'd be getting into? No content to leave them to discover yourself. Well, has anyone told you about the Gobble Wonker?
Oh my god, fuck yeah. You snort. Taken aback by the name, but compose yourself when Ford simply raises an eyebrow. He's like, what's so funny about that?
I don't think so now. Not even in the tourist guide? Does the office even read my letters?
Ford mutters to himself something about updating the tourist guide to warn against local dangers. He sighs with a frustration that's reserved for bureaucracy, but soon lightens up at the prospect of getting to introduce you to another strange creature. All you gotta do is say, "Here, boy, come here!" And they do a little whistle.
Well, the Gobble Wonker is a large sea creature that lives in this very lake. One could say it's our version of the Loch Ness.
I told you! I told you! 2 nights ago, I was like, oh yeah, Legend of the Gobblewonker, that's the title of the show. It's kind of like, you know, their own version of the Walmart version
Yeah,
of the
you
Loch Ness
did
Monster.
say that. You did say that. My old research assistants apparently saw it at some point. He said it was large, grey, and scaly with a long neck like a giraffe.
Are you sure he saw it or he made it? I think it's actually real.
I saw it again!
Gobblewonker, come quickly before the scrap doodles away! Oh, he's doing a little happy jig. No! It's a jig of grave danger! Okay.
You wouldn't have any odd sightings, have you? It's only been 24 hours, but my own first encounter with a stranger occurred shortly after my arrival as well.
Oh.
What do you mean odd sightings yet? Like from weird things happening, or?
I mean, what do you think?
First, God, my supernatural thing that happened. Damn, I don't even remember when was it, but I do remember one when I was still in high school. Do you want me to tell it? It's about ghosts and like it's a bit weird and can be a bit scary.
What? I think he's talking about our time in Gravity Falls, but sure, go ahead.
Like, okay. In high school, I was with a friend at that time that we are no longer friends, sadly. And she told me that she could like see the ghost, and like
Sorry.
and like on my hand, I actually can feel them. This is the thing. I can feel it when like something is like putting their hands on like my shoulders, my hands, and like everything like that. And one day we were at her father's house, and like it was like maybe like midnight. I don't remember if like his dad was asleep or then like he was away, but we were alone, and like she was explaining to me that she couldn't like meditate anymore because when she did meditate on that part, I don't really believe her on that part. But she said that when she meditated in a certain way, she was able to take her soul away and be able to travel. And me, some people might think it's real, some people might think it's not. Me personally, the way that she was telling it didn't seem like real. And so she was explaining to me, and then suddenly she sees that there's like 2 passing ghosts like really close to us. And then suddenly, I don't know why, I literally felt hand on my throat choking me out.
Oh,
like,
hello.
I kid you not, I was feeling choked out. And then like I could feel the hands, and then like normally I could touch them, but they weren't budging. And then like I was younger, I was cocky. At some point I even said to my friend like, "Oh no, don't worry. He's not choking that hard. Bad mistake." I felt the hands choke even harder. And the thing is that at that time we didn't have cell phones, but like she were able to put them away. And we went to the bathroom to actually look if I had markings because she told me that I had some, and they were very subtle, but I do remember having like 1 or 2 finger like things on my throat.
That's fucking whack.
I know.
I need to talk about the time that when so the thing about me is that this is not the first time that I've lived in Texas. I used to live in my small town in Alabama, and then my father was like, "Oh, I'm being called to become a preacher, so we're gonna move to Texas so I can go to seminary school," which is where you go. It's like college but for priests. And they owned a campus, and a lot of the houses around said campus where, like, you know, members and their families can stay in. And I remember this one time, there was, like, what was it? Hold on, I'm racking my brain, because this was ages ago, and I've repressed most of my childhood.
It's okay, take your time.
No, it's very, so, there was a girl, I don't remember her name, and even if I did, I would obviously not name drop.
Yeah, exactly.
Who was like 15-ish. She was a teenager, and me and my sibling, we were young children. I was around like 10 years old, and they were younger. And there was, you know, the families of the seminary would sometimes hold like get-togethers, like parties, you know, sometimes. And there was one held at the teenager's girl's house, and she was also sometimes our babysitter. And there was also this other girl, I do remember her name, and her little sister, but of course we're not gonna name drop. So all 5 of us, we go into this girl's room, and this girl is really into the supernatural, and she has an Ouija board. And
oh god, the Ouija board, really?
yeah, we did some Ouija board shit. And then as we're walking home, I tell my mom about it, and then conveniently, she's never our babysitter ever again. Like, the younger kids were scared. I was like, oh, this is interesting, but I don't know who's... Like, even as a child, I was, like, very skeptical. I was like, is someone pushing this? What the fuck is going on? But my sibling and the 2 younger girls were, like, really scared of this.
Oh yeah, like me from a young age, I've always told myself, I will never touch a Ouija board. I will never use a Ouija board. So yeah.
Listen, I might not entirely believe in the supernatural, but just in case I really don't want to disrespect the dead, you know? It's like,
Yeah.
I'm curious about if there is like a hereafter when you die and stuff like that, but I really just don't want to upset the dead, like, you know? It's that respect.
This is why I use tarot cards, because this is more of a like more spiritual, more like sided kind of like type of like link with like the cards. And like, I kid you not, I did a reading once with my boyfriend to actually know which close person that he had in his life that was mostly like around him. And like I would pull, like I pulled 4 times. The three first times, it was actually to like get with the cards which person was which. And I kid you not, for the fourth time, I shuffled the deck really carefully, you know, like to really get all the cards everywhere to, you know, like shuffle. And I plucked one from the top, and it was literally one of the cards that I pulled up earlier that was like representing one of the people. And then told me that, yeah, okay, so this is I think it was his uncle, at least, I think, if I remember. And so, like, yeah, this is why I love tarot cards, that's why.
Interesting. Alright,
Okay.
So
Back to the game. So,
back to the game.
we could say none apart from today.
Okay.
Well, don't count that on being the norm, Purple. In fact, the norm is a laughable concept here.
Break the silence. Ask about the family. Who is Seuss?
Who is Seuss?
Who is Seuss?
The handyman, Seuss. He's, well, still not sure what he does exactly, but Stan gave me the rights to conduct his business with the shack, so he spends his day giving out tours, selling merchandise, fooling the townsfolk, giving no refunds, and the like.
Just like a true Mr. Mystery.
I may not have been around the original Mystery Shack very often while Stan was running it, but I believe Seuss is doing the brand name good.
Well, it's
What is Mabel
Mabel.
like? In short, a force to be reckoned with. She radiates charm and positivity, and has depths of determination I can only guess at.
Yeah, even Bill is kind of threatened by her almost.
Exactly!
Well, I think he's more like what's the word? I guess like he admires her. He's like I feel like she can be perceived as a threat to Bill, but he's just like, wow, this kid is amazingly chaotic, and she would be great on my team.
Mm-hmm. You'll find out for yourself, most likely. It's hard not to wake up one day and find yourself a friend. Perhaps you already are.
Yes!
Yep, well, I kind of figured at some point, because, you know, we were about to go and hunt for Mothman, and like suddenly she just calls me out of the blue.
Yeah. He wiggles his fingers spookily in the air and you laugh.
Aw, I don't doubt it.
So,
What is
what's
Dipper
Stan?
like? Oh, Stan, okay.
Saving the best for
Stubborn.
last!
Stubborn, foolhardy, a liar, and a cheapskate.
You just hear in the distance, hey!
But a true hero at heart. There's no one else I'd rather call my brother.
Like whenever he got his mind erased completely and he forgot who he was because we had to save the town. Supernatural stuff. Yeah. What's Dipper like?
Dipper is very intelligent. In many ways, he reminds me of, well, myself.
Fuck yeah.
Last summer, he found the research journals I mentioned, and instead of overlooking them, made some impressive contributions of his own. He has since started his own journal, and I look forward to see where life will take him.
Also, do you
He's
know?
made me prouder than I can say.
Well, you haven't read the 3rd journal yet, but
No.
Dipper does get his own journal with like a pine tree on it.
Aww.
It's really cool, and the thing is that in Lost Legends you learn where he got it,
Oh.
and it's from an alternate universe Mabel.
Oh.
I know.
That's
it's so
cool.
I know, it's like really cool and I want that journal because it looks really nice and pretty. Mystery Shack.
Mystery Shack. Ah, yes. The mystery shack used to be my house once upon a time, and now it's a tourist trap. I'm glad for what it's become as a home. I just wish it weren't so offending to each of the senses.
Ask about staying.
Are you really okay with me staying here?
Absolutely. I owe it to you, after all. You're helping me today, however, was not part of the plan. You're making it very hard to settle my debt.
Good.
I think you did me a favor just by letting me come along today.
The two of you share a smile. Ford about the stars. You ask Ford if he has a favorite constellation, and his answer comes faster than you expected. William. I mean, the Orion.
Alright, Ursa Major, without a doubt. What about you?
So fucking proud. I was also about to say the Big Dipper. That's also Ursa Major.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot. Fred. I'm getting far too powerful. I'm so fucking. Summer Triangle.
Okay. I used to really like stars when I was younger, but the thing is that I was mostly ADHD when I was younger, so I didn't learn the constellations, so these names are just...
You're in the...
So I let you choose.
The Eagle.
The Eagle. That's a good one. You can see it in sorry. You can see it in the summertime, right up there with the Milky Way.
Yeah, see? Exactly, I know my stars. Ford looks out across the lake in thought.
Trouble, I have to admit. I didn't want to take you with me earlier today. I thought I'd be walking myself into an uncomfortable social situation.
I totally headcanon him as neurodivergent on so many levels.
Oh yeah, he is.
This man is not only totally not straight, but also totally not neurotypical. And I love that so much. That's my headcanon, at least.
Mm-hmm.
He's great. So did you, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. And you did well out there. Not many tourists could handle the kind of task we just completed. This had the potential to have gone disastrously. I mean, a butterfly net against Mothman? Easily a 3% success rate.
Okay, so you grabbed the net. Okay.
You grabbed the net anyway?
You're looking around. You're like, I need a thing to catch Mothman with. A butterfly net. Immediately, I know that that's a 3% chance of success, but I'ma get it anyways. Sometimes the more Ford speaks, the less reassured you feel until all that's left is a distant unease. You smile and nod anyway. The two of you sit in another moment of quiet night air. That's not where you're supposed to pause, but sure. Pleasantly chill around you until Ford again breaks it.
We should head back now. I'm sure Mabel will want to hear we've been successful.
You stand to give Ford a hand up from the makeshift bench. Ford takes the lead again, and soon you're no longer able to catch sight of the lake when you glance back. Ford gradually adjusts his pace to yours, walking side by side with you in companionable silence, all the way back to the shack.
Thank you, I have tiny legs!
You're just like... and he's like striding.
I kid you not, okay? Every time that I go walking with my boyfriend, he fastly realizes that he is way too fast, and then he adjusts his walking for me.
And see, that's why I developed walking insanely fast.
I walk fast too, but I realize that people with longer legs, he's even faster than me.
No, I walk faster than my peers who are all taller than me, and they're like, what the fuck, how do you walk so fast? I don't know. It's crazy.
Almost there.
Oh yeah. You recognize from the incredibly flashy signs touting phrases like Mystery Shack this way and Sasquatch to your left. Like you are extremely close to arriving back at the shack. Who the fuck in the woods would... Why is there advertisements in the woods to the Mystery Shack? You don't know.
Because you might be lost and then suddenly you see a sign saying the Sasquatch is over there and then you're like, oh, okay, civilization.
As you and Ford leave the tree line, you see the bright lights shining on the porch. You make out the faint outline of the kids' shadows as they run through the house and emerge in the attic window. Mabel pushes it open, leading it out.
Grunkle Ford! Finally! You guys took so long! I had time to cover waddles and macaroni!
I want macaroni now. God, that's actually what I want to eat.
Why would you do that?
I have my reasons! Did you get the thing?
Yes, and I'm coming inside so we can stop shouting.
Stop upsetting the neighbors, Mabel. What neighbors?
What neighbors? Cribble, come along. We've got a pig to save.
Yes.
Yay!
The Ford's... The Ford.
The Ford! Damn, the car! Again, a car crash, damn!
Ford strides into the shack, a man on a mission. You grin and follow, but not before taking one last look at the night sky. Yeah, maybe your stay won't be too bad after all. Back inside the shack, the grand conclusion to your expedition to the Mothman's cave is spritzing Mabel's pig with the newly finished deterrent until the poor piglet reeks of lavender. Which is not that bad. You see Mabel and Dipper head up to bed looking sleepier than usual as a result. Something about lavender is so soothing to the senses that you crash out fairly soon afterwards. Face first under your makeshift bed. I literally actually have a spray of like chamomile, lavender, and melatonin.
Oh.
And I spray it all over near the head of my bed, on my pillow, and there the area as part of my nighttime routine, and it smells nice. Lavender's good.
Me like too much lavender. Actually, it's too bad for me.
Can you give me dating tips? You're good at this.
It's like you were made for each other. Love meter. Oh my god. Okay.
Okay.
I didn't know that we're gonna have a love meter.
So are we doing good? Is that good? Are we improving? What
we are.
You wake up to a loud crash downstairs, and entirely uncommon in this house. You're quickly finding out, but still disconcerting. More clatters and thumps lead you to the kitchen, where Mabel teeters on a short stepladder in front of the pantry. Standing on her tiptoes, she reaches as high as she can for a small yellow box on the top shelf. Pancake mix. Oh my god! Wait! I haven't told you this, but I have seen TikTok videos of, like, apparently there's Gravity Falls Halloween cereal.
What?
Wait, is it actually true? I have to Google it real quick.
Is it true? Because me, sadly, like, okay, Walmart at least has a few things that we can get from, like, other countries, but, like, there's still some stuff that we can get here, and I'm sad. Like, okay, do you remember those ice creams that they made for, like, Stranger Things that were sold at, like, Walmart?
I don't know if they're
weren't here, and I was mad.
Okay, so I don't know if it's, like, actually true. I mean, here's the thing. Again, it's through the grapevine, and the grapevine is TikTok. And TikTok, of course, is not I have to show you some of the Google searches in just a second, because it's really stupid. Or read them. Because
oh
it's
god,
funny.
my
But,
cat.
Okay. So, here's the thing. Again, I've seen clips of people coming back from Walmart or like pulling off like Gravity Falls Halloween, what's called Spooky Bites. I could be completely wrong, but now I want to drive down to the nearest Walmart. Yeah, Spooky Bites. I want to drive down to the nearest Walmart and see if it's actually true, because I am curious. But I need to tell. Okay, here's the thing. In the People Also Ask section, is Gravity Falls okay for your child? Parents need to know. From Common Sense Media, the generally spooky feel of many scenes and the characters' run-ins with monsters and supernatural beings. I actually need to fucking show you guys these. Give me a second.
Oh, and just saying, if you guys actually hear my cat randomly, it's normal. He likes to scream when it's not the time for him to get fed.
Hold on, I need to read this. The generally spooky feel of many scenes and the characters' run-ins with monsters and supernatural beings of various forms may be too much for kids who are sensitive to that kind of scare. Is Dipper from Gravity Falls autistic?
Oh my god.
Fuck yeah.
Dude, I typed out on freaking Gravity Falls, like, on, like, the website of Walmart, and you know what they gave me?
What?
Gravity Memories Sequential Maze Balls.
I'll look at it in a second. Not only is he shown to have intense difficulty in social situations, he is frequently shown to have trouble with hygiene, which can be a common problem for folks with autism. And of course, there's this intense special interest in the supernatural. I do and then this one, does Mabel from Gravity Falls have ADHD? I do actually, I told Fred this, but I do headcanon the Pines family to some varying degree having some kind of neurodivergence, whether it's autism, ADHD, or both. But maybe that's also just projecting and wanting to find another piece of relatability with a favorite character.
Yeah.
What disorder does what the fuck?
Dude, we need to get back in the game.
Okay, yeah. I'm looking at this. I'm gonna look at this later. Let's go back. Let's we must stay focused, my brothers. We must stay focused.
We must stay focused.
More clatters and thumps lead. Oh, great. We already read this. Without a word, you go to her side and pluck the box from the shelf for her, placing it into her outstretched hand. Haha, I'm finally tall.
Same.
Oh, Frebel, thank you. Grunkle put it on top of the shelf for some reason, but I need some Mabel cakes. It's a breakfast emergency.
She waggles her free fingers in your face, and you can't help but laugh. You can tell the house becomes more alive when this kid's around.
Wanna help me make them? We only need chocolate milk, coffee, pink food coloring, and powder goldos to make this breakfast breakfast reality.
Jesus Christ, that's... Alright.
I might not want coffee with this, but sure, let's do it.
As delicious as that sounds, you're inclined to ask where the coffee comes into the mix when you realize...
Exactly!
The house is suspiciously quiet. Like, I understand you would use chocolate milk instead of milk as, like, chocolate milk instead of normal milk when making the mix, but, like, coffee? Is it ground coffee? What?
Mabel, where is everybody? If you want to beat Mabel, you can go right ahead.
Okay. Okay, it's like, it's up here! Oh, Grunkle Stan needed. Oh, fuck. I was...
Okay, I can be Mabel because I just saw, like, Dipper is like, coming up.
Oh, Grunkle Stan needed stuff for a car, so he went to go get Mickey stuff for that. I think Grunkle Ford's somewhere.
Oh, I was like, is this Mabel? And it was a glitch? He heard the abominable bro man was trying to steal soda from campers. So I went to help them out. My man!
Yep, that's where he went. Totally knew that.
So they left you guys to make breakfast on your own?
Well, they're 13. Come on, kids know how to make their breakfast. You don't know the family well enough yet to know this commonplace, so the idea of leaving two teenagers alone to fend for themselves seems fine. If one of the teenagers wasn't Mabel anyway. You still don't know how coffee fits into her Mabel cakes, but now you really don't want to know. Dipper attempts to hide the pancake mix from Mabel while she's grabbing the chocolate milk from the fridge. Apparently he doesn't want to find out either.
Mabel, while your Mabel cakes sound absolutely divine, why don't we...
Can we just absolutely appreciate his nervous face? This poor boy is sweating bullets. Quick, think of something so you don't hurt her feelings. Go out for breakfast.
Go out for breakfast?
Yeah, we go to the diner.
Go to the diner! Is there somewhere we can go out to get breakfast? We should really save the Mabel cakes till your great uncles get back. I know they wouldn't want to miss them.
Rope them into the suffering. Nice.
But I want to perfect my recipe!
Oh, shit.
I have to get better at cooking and baking stuff so I can survive out there in the world. What if in high school I have to bake stuff and people are better than me?
Okay, she makes a fair point.
Yeah, no, she does.
Mabel looks very agitated, tugging at her hair with both hands.
If I can't make the perfect Mabel cakes, I can never be on Bad Dreams Dining. I gotta impress Gerald Renbone, Frebel. It's my destiny.
Quick,
Dipper, can you cook?
Why is it even a question? We should never ask. No.
Maybe Dipper can help you make something different? We should save the Mabel cakes for another day. special day.
Listen, this boy only knows how to make Kraft mac and cheese, and even that's a miracle.
How do you know that?
I don't know.
But Frabo.
We're gonna hurt her feelings nonetheless. Mabel, still standing on the stepladder, reaches up and squishes your cheeks together, her wide eyes staring into your soul. You gotta whisper this into the. You gotta aggressively whisper this into the mic.
Okay.
Every day is a special day with Mabel cakes.
Every day is a special day with Mabel cakes. Ew, I heard the feedback whisper in my Ew. You glance at Dipper, making a please help me and I'll buy you breakfast face. You hope he understands. Yeah, Mabel, I know you want to cook more since you're
Becoming an adult?
sure, but don't you think Grunkle Stan and Great Uncle Ford should be here to try them too? And not just me. Again. Mabel hops off the stepladder and ponders her brother's question, lips pursed. Eventually she nods, beaming at you both.
You're right, Dipper. I can't deny them that experience.
Oh, thank God. You give Dipper a thankful smile over Mabel's head and as she puts the ingredients back in the refrigerator. He grins back at you, rubbing the back of his neck. You wonder if he got that from one of his grunkles. Yeah, he
did.
The boy's spending too much time with Ford. That's clever, now that you think about it. Great plus uncle to make grunkle. Saves time on syllables.
We should go to Gracie's. They have some of the best pancakes there with like 3 different kinds of syrup if you ask Lazy Susan nicely.
Great, not only do I now want mac and cheese, I want pancakes. And I know how to make really good pancakes.
I hope we're not a pancake mix, because when I used to date that guy from like Florida, he told me like, hey, you want to make pancakes, but where is the pancakes mix? And then I'm like, I'm gonna make the paste, and then like, it's like, huh?
Okay, listen, I actually make really good pancakes with pancake mix. I've made a YouTube video talking about this. There's like,
oh, okay.
The YouTube video is called Making Not Waffles. It's on my main channel, and it was recorded on my old phone. It's horrible, but also at the same time, in my mind, iconic. I need to send you the link to it, not to be like trying to self-promote myself, but just because I still to this day find it amusing.
But yeah, like the normal pancake mix, if you guys out there don't know how, and then you're usually just using the pancake mix, it's flour, 1 egg, and milk. And sometimes if your like batch is too floury, then add more milk. If it's too liquidy, add more flour. It's basic as that.
I wanna... God, I'm hungry. I want pancakes and mac and cheese. Can I... You know what? Crazy idea.
What?
Depending on the type of pancake you make. Mac and cheese stuffed pancakes.
Dude, are you gonna create like bacon pancakes, but this time it's gonna be like freaking like mac and cheese pancake?
Bro, honestly, I will do it. I will do it if people ask. I will do it if people ask me to make mac and cheese pancakes.
I feel like Mabel would be into it, but me, I'm skeptical.
I feel like, well, you know, again, it's kind of like the sweet and savory kind of thing. And like similar textures, which is what made me think of like, maybe it's not actually a bad idea. Moving on. Yeah, it's not super far. Let's go. The kids are about to head out of the kitchen when you realize something.
Wait, aren't you going to leave a note for your Grunkles about where we're going?
Oh, right, good call. Dipper scribbles out a note for Stan and Ford and sticks it on the front door of the shack with one of Mabel's stickers. Great.
Hell yeah.
So strangers who come by will know that nobody's home. The kids lead the way towards the town, explaining various landmarks and the wild and wonderful stories attached to them along the way.
And this is where we saw those 2 ghosty old people.
In a convenience store? Strange, but you nod regardless. Maybe she just meant it. They were so old they looked like ghosts. Nope, that was like season 1 episode.
Nope, they were ghosts.
the inconveniencing,
Give me a second.
aka the lammy dance.
Gosh.
Well, who wants a lammy,
Oh, God damn it.
lammy? I do.
I
So
do.
go up and greet your mammy. Hi
Hi
there.
there. Hi
So
there.
march around
March,
the
march,
daisy. Don't
Don't
you forget about the baby.
Let's continue.
Yeah, okay, we're just so easily distracted. Though, after what you heard about Gravity Falls already, you could believe they were real ghosts. Dipper points out the diner in the distance, a log-shaped building atop a train cart, and the three of you head inside. I want to voice Lazy Susan.
Of course.
I can at least do Lazy Susan, most likely. You soon realize that the kids know— I was literally about to say kids show. The kids know just about everyone in this town. Several people, young and old, wave at them as the three of you find a table, and you get the feeling that they're almost famous in Gravity Falls, though you're not entirely sure why. They're pretty cute, though. Mabel blows the paper wrapper of her straw at Dipper's face, and he retaliates by swatting her with the laminated menu. An elderly woman in a pastel pink waitress dress comes up to the table, and you catch the name on her tag, Susan. Oh god. Hiya, kids and stranger. What can I get for ya?
Pancakes and all 3 syrups for me, please, Lazy Susan.
See, I can do Lazy Susan better, because it's almost like Jennifer Coolidge. Like, wow.
Oh yeah,
Oh
no,
my
exactly.
God. Hi, kids. Maybe. Same for me, actually. Lazy Susan turns to you, notepad in hand. What will you get?
Well, you did say that you wanted pancakes, so let's go with
Let's
pancakes.
go with that. Coming right up, sweetie. That's better. Lazy Susan winks with her good eye, of course, and heads to the back of the diner. We wait for the wait for your food to arrive feels longer here than most, mainly due to Mabel and Dipper using this time to interrogate you. At first, it's somewhat intimidating. You literally crashed into their house and started hanging out with their great uncles, so they have lots of questions. Once the irrational fear of two 13-year-olds fades out, you recognize their interview for what it really is. They care about their grunkles. If you do start hanging out with them more, they want to know as much about you as possible. There we go. Mabel's questions are somewhat nonsensical.
So, if you were stranded on a deserted island with no boat, no cheating, what would you take with you?
Oh god.
I hate that question.
Well, Dippers are more careful and calculated. What were you doing before you came here? School? Work? Both? Neither? Did you know about Gravity Falls before you crashed into the shack? He's like clicking the pen. He's like, you immediately know which Grunkle each of the twins takes after. Stan and Mabel, goofy partners in crime, versus the quiet brainiacs, Ford and Dipper. It's an intriguing contrast, especially now that you're thrown into the middle of the bunch. The Brady bunch. The Pines bunch. But as the twins race to see which syrup bottle drips into their mouth the fastest, Dipper's blueberry syrup beats Mabel's classic Mabel by half a millisecond, you swear upon it, you know that these kids do a lot more for their great uncles than just be cute counterparts. Yeah, and here you go. Enjoy, kiddos. Let me know if you need anything else. Lazy Susan gives out the respective plates, and the kids go quiet, shoveling down their food like they've never been fed before. Between mouthfuls, you get a few more questions about yourself, and your theories on aliens versus which member of the M Synchronize was your favorite, but the table is near silent as the three of you eat. That is, until Mabel speaks up through a mouthful of pancake.
So, Treble, if in a totally made up and not real situation, you had to pick who your favorite was, who'd you pick? Grunkle Stan or Grunkle Ford?
This seems too planned compared to her other cutesy questions. Dipper elbows his sister, not so subtly, and she elbows him right back, wide eyes staring at him in a sibling-linked look you can't decipher.
Like, say you're in a movie. Like, one of those weird movies Grunkle Stan watches on TV with the ladies in poofy dresses riding horses.
Grunkle Stan's like, what? No, I do not watch The Duchess Approves. Shut up. Awfully specific, but you let her continue, taking another bite of your food.
You're the main character of this movie, and you got two guys who are both madly in love with you.
God, I wish that was actually true. What? This one doesn't mess around with getting rich is a point, huh?
But you could only marry one of them so you could be the next in line for the throne. What would you do? If Grunkle Stan and Grunkle 4 were your choices, who would you go with?
Oh yeah, this is completely hypothetical. Hypothetically, I would answer with Ford. People, that's kind of weird, isn't it? Like, really weird. Kind of gross.
Come on, Dipper! This is important information that's vital to my research!
What research?
None of your business. Yet. But I'm still gathering other research.
Mabel, you're being awfully
Mabel, I was such oh, Mabel, you're being awfully oh. Rando Dini, you're green. Just like, hello, welcome, person that crashed car into my house. I don't know, I didn't have anything. Mabel leads towards Dipper's ear to whisper, waggling her brow at you before she replies, in not a whisper, but quite the opposite.
Research into how you're a huge nerd!
Oh! Get roasted! And with that, Mabel catapults a spoonful of melted butter from atop her pancake onto Dipper's cheek with a very satisfying splat. Dipper jerks in disgust, but retaliates by smearing strawberry syrup onto Mabel's nose, a drop of stickiness plopping onto her sweater. Oh shit.
Ew, gross!
Food fight! You're gross. There's no vitriol between the twins, but lots of giggles and a few more various food missiles. Eventually, syrup streaks Mabel's cheekbones and some of her hair, and Dipper has a small piece of pancake stuck to his face. That's
You guys are dorks.
God. They're so adorable.
Yes, they are. Maybe you're right, but we're twins, so it's adorable.
Fucking, I need to stop predicting lines. I need to stop predicting lines. I'm getting far too powerful here. I'm being so dead serious, Fred, I'm actually scared. If you say so, Mabel.
Wait, quick, Rebel, take a picture of us while Dipper's got pancake on his face.
I have what? He swipes quickly at his face and after several passes, gets it off.
Aww, I was trying to get more candid pictures of us.
Mabel, you have syrup everywhere.
Really? Ugh, then it would have been a perfect photo.
Here, let me get it. Your hands are sticky enough.
You get back up with the napkin in hand and try to wipe some of the syrup off of Mabel's cheeks. The excess syrup swipes off easily, but a good portion doesn't budge. Rebel, you are beginning to awaken. Soon you two will be able to see all timelines. Fuck. Shit, no, I didn't ask for this. Loop, is that you? You wouldn't understand the joke, Fred. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
You wouldn't get it.
I mean, maybe syrup as makeup is the next new look.
Don't give her ideas.
No.
Oh god. That's one word for a kid. Oh god. Ba-ba-da-ba.
We wonder where you... okay, hold on. I need to... Axe said, Rebel, you are beginning to awaken. Soon you two will be able to see all the timelines. Nice.
Yeah.
We wondered where you went once we came back to a suspiciously quiet house. If it weren't for Dipper's note, we would have been worried.
Have you guys ever heard of a cellular phone?
Pardon, no.
Actually, Dipper, you know what's weird? Is that I did the glasses adjust before I went there. Oh my god, I am a nerd.
You're here for either cringe accent.
Here for... Seeing me, that's quite cringed, Stardust. Okay, in Double Dipper, Dipper has a phone. Because he gets a call from himself being like, hey, it's me, you. I just had the same, like, jealousy daydream. But then, in Lost Legends, it's canonically revealed that Dipper also doesn't have a phone. Make it make sense.
That's weird.
Make it make sense. What? Okay. Sixer would have been worried. I tried to tell him you kids pull this kind of stuff all the time. Heading out unannounced, putting stress on your poor old Grunkle's heart. He puts a hand over his heart dramatically. All those missing hours of unpaid child labor. Actually, that note wasn't me. Well, I wrote it, but Frebble's the one who said we should, who said we should so that you know, wait.
The one who said we should.
What the fuck? But Frebble's the one who said we should so that you know where we went. There we go. Both Ford and Stan turned to look at you, surprised. Oh my god, a responsible adult? Really? Figured those two knuckleheads dragged you here.
Why not make breakfast at home? This place is at least a 15-minute walk from the site.
Shut the fuck up. The timeline is just a little unstable in this reality. Don't worry about a few inconsistencies.
Exactly.
Well,
I want to close my PC.
You glanced at Dipper, swiping his finger across Mabel's cheek and licking the blueberry syrup off. Mabel has a pancake in her mouth, chewing on it like a grazing sheep.
I'm back.
I love these two.
Yeah.
They're so adorable.
I wanted to treat them to something, I guess. It's the least I can do. You're letting me stay with you and fixing my car. I thought since you were gone, I'd take these two out for a change.
Also, Mabel's gonna make Mabel cakes again.
You just mind you can't even make toast right.
See, I told you. I fucking told you.
Okay, yeah, I believe you now.
I told you. Yes, I can. I burned it one time. One time. Dipper holds a syrup-tipped finger in the air, indignant.
Well, Mabel wanted you guys to enjoy her Mabel cakes too, and since there wasn't much food, I figured I'd take them out.
Stan snatches the pancake from Mabel's mouth and takes a bite out of it, cackling when she stands on the seat to try and grab it back, climbing over Dipper to reach. Aside from the kerfuffle, you catch Ford's eye. Was he staring at you? Oh, weird. I would be like at the beginning part, would be like, oh, that's weird. But also it's not. That is like actually very...
Pancakes? What do you mean, Axe?
You don't know about the Stan cakes? They're pancakes, but potentially with Stan's chest hair in it. That's actually a canonical thing.
I didn't remember that, and now you've made me remember these. Ugh.
Yeah. As soon as he realizes, he quickly sets his gaze elsewhere, looking over your head and out the window. You'd say he's probably just shifted his attention, but his finger hooks under the high neck of his sweater and tugs at it. Ooh! Ooh!
That's cute.
Ooh!
Oh, the blush! It's adorable. I like it.
That is adorable.
Well, Purple, I really appreciate you looking after Dipper and Mabel for us. It was very kind of you to bring them here.
Oh,
The cute blush. It's adorable. I'm sorry.
that is actually kind of adorable.
Oh, it wasn't a big deal, really. I'm happy to help.
Sigh, why did I think of this? Those aren't the only Stan cakes I liked.
Oh! Ah! What? Hold on now. I think we found more. I think we found someone who's more thirsty for the Stan twins than us.
Those are the only Stan cakes I like to be eating.
Oh god damn it. Let's just continue.
You smile at him, pretending you don't feel how warm your face is. Maybe it's just hot and greasy. Ford looks close to the shade of his sweater.
What curse is this? Why am I so good at making jokes I hate? God damn it.
My influence is
Yep.
is plaguing you. Dipper mumbles an ow when you catch Mabel elbowing his side, waggling her brows at him. You're not sure why. Gee, I wonder.
I wonder.
Well, kid, if you're paying, scoot over, Dipper. I want breakfast too.
Stanley, it's at least 12:30 now.
Shut the fuck up. We can have pancakes for lunch.
Yeah. We're going for it. That means it's time for brunch. Duh.
See, this kid gets me. Now let me in so I can get some grub. Dipper moves to your side of the booth as Stan sits next to Mabel, and Ford sits at Dipper's side. Lazy Susan comes back and takes orders for another round of food and drinks for everyone, including Mabel, who decides she wants more pancakes. These kids are going to eat you out of house and home.
I thought that Ford would have, like, sit next to us, but it feels like the Dipper is, like, in the middle now.
Yeah. You're starting to regret offering to pay, but as Stan and Mabel try their hand at the syrup drip race, with Dipper cheering them on, Ford watching with a wide grin on his face, you know you really don't mind that much.
I wouldn't mind as well.
You get the check and it's like, oh my god, $100, what the fuck? That's what my parents used to do anytime me and my family of 4, by family of 4, I mean my mom, my stepdad, my sibling, and I, and they'd be like, kids, guess how much dinner was tonight? And it was always over $100. That's great. Yeah, why? Those trees aren't the only Those trees aren't the only pines that I would climb.
Oh my god. Ax, are you feeling okay, my guy? I feel like that we've converted you to this.
I think I made it worse.
You didn't even read that!
Hey, shoot, I'm sorry. After the expedition to find Mothman, oh yes, that is true. After the expedition to find Mothman, you accompanied Ford on a few other missions, so to speak, examining various birds of the forest, including the questionable stomach-faced duck, who snatched your sandwich and quickly ran off Ford in hot pursuit. And also just hot. What? While he didn't find what evidence he needed, something to do with their digestive systems, you both decided that the stomach-faced duck flock were questionable. Not as questionable as the questioned quail, which he shows you from a scant journal page, but still questionable. You asked why he decided the hoctopus was too stupid to study, but received a loud groan and too sticky as an answer. Valid point.
Valid point.
All in all, your adventures with Ford have been more enjoyable than you'd expected, and you can't help but hope that you'll get to experience another one with him soon. You walk through the living room, lost in thought about question quails in Ford's journal pages, and narrowly avoid slipping on a sheet of graph paper. Is it— oh my god, are we talking about dungeons, and more dungeons? I'm not into this, why? The jokes come to me! Hi, don't look. Oh, it's you. Dipper peers out over a book that proclaims, yes! D, and more D. Officially licensed campaign journal. Fuck yeah, let's go. He's sitting on the yellow armchair with crisscross legs, barricaded with books and papers. He's got a lap of multicolored dice and half a dozen jute pencils strewn across the floor and one in his mouth. You look down and notice the floor is almost entirely covered in graph paper.
Not the only thing coming to me. God damn it, Ax!
I was actually thinking that line. I was like, he's gonna say it. I know it.
Oh
I'm so not kidding. I was like, he's gonna type that, isn't he? Hi. Did you need something? I know it's kind of messy. I should probably clean that up. Dipper looks reluctant to extract himself from his self-constructed fantasy lore prison.
Here, I can do it. You look busy.
You're about halfway through cleaning the floor before you actually start looking at what's on the various sheets you're holding. A fantasy map, some floor plans, and countless scribbled notes and calculations in the margins.
What's these for? Planning something?
World domination. Dipper's re-immersed in his planning. He startles a little when you ask. Oh, right, no big deal. It's just for this great pen and paper role-playing game called Dungeons, and More Dungeons. DD and MD for short. It's all about fantasy worlds and statistics and swords and... well, it's kind of difficult to explain, but it's super fun. I'm playing with Grunkle 4 today, so I'm just putting down the final touches on my dungeon. He's gonna be so stumped!
We're gonna play freaking DD and MD?
I rolled to seduce.
Stumped, you say?
Oh shit.
Oh, here he comes! Hello!
Ford comes into the room at that precise moment, drying his hands on his trench coat.
Perfect timing, Dipper. I just managed to get the paint of my hands. Those aren't the only D's I'm playing God damn it, Axe!
I'm done. I'm done. You hear?
God!
Why
Axe, I think you went too far now, my guy. Just sit there, enjoy the show. Don't say a thing. And I think Rebel's gonna be fine at the end.
Paid from what?
Oh, one of the gnomes came by and decided he'd graffiti the side of the house. So
I wish I could stop!
About his rubber persona. That is a reference that I don't remember. Rebel?
I don't know. Yeesh.
Yes, I don't think Big Gnome is going anywhere in the music business. In any event, I see you've been hard at work. Are you ready to go forwarding?
Yes, no, Frebel, I can take this now. Thanks for your help. Ford looks like he just noticed you standing there for the first time since he entered the room.
Frebel, glad to see you weren't too shaken up by our adventure yesterday.
You grin and hand Dipper the tall stack of papers, catching a glimpse at the stats for a knock-knock school.
That's amazing. Well, I made it back in one piece, right? And that's the spirit. Though 90% of a piece would have been good too. You know, you never realize how little a difference 10% makes until you lose it.
What? So how was Mothman?
Shaken up. All in the name of research, though. I've seen it lose a few moths and come back to the next week. Good as new. A process akin to cycling out dead cells. I would say we just expedited that process. No moral issue there.
Not the only thing I'll be knocking. Cease.
God damn it. Well, Frebel, the game calls and I must answer. Something's about if you're looking for him. Though,
Blake,
well.
Blake. The dungeons
Dungeons and more dungeons. If you wanted to join our game, I certainly wouldn't object.
Yes.
I can promise. I can promise a fun afternoon.
Oh, I instant yes. Not because we're trying to
Instant
romance
yes.
it, but just instant yes.
Instant yes. Oh my god.
Another player. Yeah, totally. I can give you a pre-made character sheet to start. And dice. Shoot, where did I put my other set?
Don't worry. I've got an extra set. Me? I don't even know how to play.
Yes.
Lie.
This will
That's
take
a lie!
more than an afternoon. Oh man, there are like so many rules where to start. I mean, it's really easy to pick up. It's even like kind of popular now. You're not sure. Hold on. You're not sure about committing the whole afternoon to this game with Ford, though Dipper does seem pretty excited about it, but Stan's around too, and you want to go check on your car. No.
Well, think about it, Frebel. Dipper, my boy, why don't you and I get things set up in the meantime?
Ford and Dipper launch into fantasy lore talk as they prop up a cork board against the yellow armchair, pin up various maps and floor plans with important landmarks, and upend their pouches of dice onto the carpet. There's no questions. There's no fucking question about this. Great! Oh, shoot, did you look at the plans earlier? Those are for Dungeon Master's Eyes only if I'd known you were going to join us. Don't worry. Yeah, I did. I know all your plans. All of them. No, we're...
Don't worry, I didn't look.
What a relief. No, wait. What if you're lying to get an edge in the game? Is this legal? Grunkle Ford? Oh my god. Cease your anxiety, my boy. You're too much like me. Shush.
What? I didn't hear. I was just categorizing these DD and MD books. How many volumes do they have these days?
Dipper and Ford put the final pieces in their place. The floor is encircled in a mix of propped up corkboards, books, maps, notes, and loose leaf paper. Ford unfolds a game board in the center of the madness.
Brilliant. We're all ready. Don't look so nervous, Rebel. You'll have me here to walk you through it.
Bro, how much farther until we actually get to some action?
Listen, you've just met the man not even 3 days ago, okay? Listen, like, those games sometimes go, like, really into a, what's the word again? Low burn, kind of like, kind of like story. So, it could take time. And we've been talking about other things, and we've been actually, like, just reading the text, so we're doing acting, so it takes more time. What are you doing?
I'm looking at Twitch.
Dude!
Okay, we're moving on. Ford sits down next to the game board. He pats the piece of carpet next to him, inviting you to sit, and you do. Dipper sits across from you on the other side of the game board and unfolds an illustrated piece of cardboard. Propping it up in front of him, he notices your questioning gaze on it and looks back at you. Oh yeah, this is the Dungeon Master screen. It's just there to protect my secrets.
It hides essential dice rolls and plot points from prying players' eyes.
Yeah, when you, like, realize that you've rolled extremely high and you make that face of, like...
Oh! Exactly.
Beware the smiling DM. Grunkle Ford's tried to look ahead once or twice and spoiled the narrative twist. And you were the only player!
I'm just making sure my dungeon mastering apprentice stays on his toes. You can never be too vigilant.
Dipper gathers up his dice in a pile next to the DM screen, ready to roll when needed.
Now, I mentioned an extra dice set, didn't I? The dice are an important, though by no means essential, component of gameplay. No adventurer should leave the house without a set. I keep mine in this souvenir velvet dice bag from... God damn it, I was reading! Why? I have a feeling I know what Rebel is thinking, to quote an Alex Hirsch drawing, sex plan.
Someone needs
Dude, that drawing is actually like the base from the thumbnail.
In of course, in like the description of the VOD, I'm totally gonna of course credit the doodle because it is so fucking iconic. Because it's literally like, I don't know who else was with Alex, but I could immediately, so I was like scrolling through Google to try to find like references and ideas to quickly whip up a thumbnail, and I saw this one drawing of like two people, and clearly Alex, because it had the flannel, the little goatee beard, and the wiry hair that usually that's how Alex draws himself. And it's like, the two people are like going, ah, because they're playing Spooning Over Stands, and Alex is like, boom, 6 win! And it's so funny. That is not how I drew myself, though. Saying that I did something better and probably funnier. Anyways.
Hold on, I am pouring myself some water.
Okay. Ford retrieves a dark drawstring bag from his coat and empties it onto the floor, where dice of all different shapes and sizes come tumbling out.
I don't think I was even finished with that line!
Oh, do you want to...
God damn it!
I thought you were, I'm so sorry.
No! I was like freaking interrupted by you and Axe freaking giggling. Okay?
You read your line. Oh.
No, what you do?
Whoops. Oopsies. My bad.
Now, I mentioned an extra dice set, didn't I? Dice are an important, though by no means essential, component of gameplay. No adventurer should leave the house without a set. I keep mine in this souvenir velvet dice bag from a local game store. Yes.
Okay.
And now for yours.
Ford pulls another matching drawstring bag from the depths of his coat.
They were having a buy one, get one discount. Go ahead, take a look. Deals will be yours for the session. Please tell me they're purple!
You pour these dice onto the carpet as well. Metallic gold with the numbers embossed in black. No.
Oh, nice. Fancy. While I didn't have enough left to make them from solid gold, I was able to electroplate a set for fun. Yes!
Greco Ford, you electroplated those dice? They're so nice. That didn't mean to rhyme.
I
scrolled. Oh my god, that's fun.
Maybe you should be the one with the raping career, not
with the what? It's rapping.
Rapping?
Yeah, rapping.
Okay. Yet again, my fault. French.
Check, please.
Rebel, please. Okay. This is
Dude, I like my heart. Okay, Ford a Dipper laugh. Yeah, maybe not. But anyway, let me reintroduce our characters. Dipper clears his throat, settling into the Dungeon Master persona. Let's fucking go.
The French debuff is real. Shut up!
When we last left our heroes, Miv the Meddling trapped great elven wizard Varen and the halfling fighter Tyros in a dungeon filled to the brim with puzzles, riddles, and brain teasers. To reach Miv and end this journey once and for all, they'll have to brave the dungeon's mysteries and escape with their lives intact. Dipper sets two figurines side by side on the game board. One is an imposing figure in flowing robes, and the other is much shorter in comparison, but posed with a will to prove himself. You suppose the former is Varen and the latter is Tyros. But what would our two heroes find in the first room of the dungeon but a potential ally? Just as trapped as they are, who will join them in their quest for freedom? Dipper places three figurines on the carpet, just off to the side of the game board. And you get to choose your character now, Frebel. These are starters with pre-made templates, so they're good for short notice editions like this. Ooh. Bard! Bard! Bard!
Bard! But human? Really?
Bard!
Basic, but a bard. Let's go!
Bards use invigorating song to encourage their allies, or they'll blow up their insults to damage their enemies. Yes, I know this. I mean, no, tell me. I kind of reevaluated my stance on bards lately. You'll come in handy if we encounter any undead. Fuck yes! Finally, some appreciation for the bards.
Will we?
Ah, shit, I didn't mean to say that. Hey. Stop trying to play ahead. Be a human bard? Yes. Yes! Dipper moves her figurine onto the board besides Varen and Tyros. Alright, what's their name gonna be?
I have a song I need to send you.
Is it the Natural 20 song by Tom Cardy? Me and my boys gonna mess you up. I rolled a 1, I rolled a 1. Fuck. My boys are otherwise engaged, so I'm gonna bring all my stuff.
I'm almost done with my water. So sorry.
Bruh. I need to fucking eat my...
I'm using a Brita, okay? And my Brita was actually empty, so I needed to fill it up. And while you were talking, it was actually filtering, so leave me alone.
You're good. No, it's both better and worse. Okay.
Oh my
I'll
god.
look at it later.
Alex. For short for Alexandrios. Okay, I got it now.
Nice. You hear Ford trying Alexandrios out under his breath a few times.
Oh my!
Yo.
No way! This is so cool.
God, that's fucking crazy. Ooh.
We have a loot, candles, a costume. Yeah, okay. Water skin, disguise kit, rations, ration. God damn it.
Rations.
Mystic amulet, hourglass, a jade pendant, and a golden bellflower. Oh, that
awesome.
one looks pretty. Oh.
I'll just call them Alex. Here's your character sheet. It's got all the info on it. Our heroes encounter Alexandrios. Alex, for short, in the first room of the dungeon. Alex, what's your deal with
Who invented in strength for a bard? Oh my god,
okay.
wait, you're right.
Okay. Alex, what's your deal with our main villain, Miv the Meddling? Oh.
Myth murdered my family and now I seek revenge. Myth promised me eternal glory but left a dagger in my back instead. I just woke up here with a headache. For help me.
Yeah. Alex explains how they struck Miv's ire, and in turn, Tyros shares that Miv once bested him in a duel, an embarrassment, because Miv is a sorcerer and sorcerers aren't known for their physical combat skills. In Tyros' defense, he's still young at the time. Oh my god, wait, is Tyros...
It is Dipper. It is Dipper. Can you go back into the attributes?
No. I need you to take a second. Tyros. Tyrone. There you go. It took
I
me
knew.
a fucking
I
second.
knew it, dude. The moment that he said Tyros, I knew immediately that he meant Tyrone.
Damn, that is okay.
Elven wizard.
Okay. But none of this matters because to finally face down Miv, they must escape. Ooh. Oh shit, Bill's at it again. Behind you is a plain door. On the far wall of the room is a set of red doors, and to the left and right are old stained glass windows with weirdly familiar motifs on them.
I love it.
Having awoken here, with no recollection of getting here at all, you have no way of knowing which door you came in, you should go out of, or even what direction you should head in at all. And now you guys decide what you want to do. You might want to look around first.
And by that, of course, I mean rolling a die to see if we can notice anything. The outcome of nearly every substantial choice we make is tied to a roll of the die.
Okay, so am I rolling for perception or investigation? I think most likely investigation, right?
Yep. I'll let you choose what to do here for. Oh, sorry.
I was scrolling down so you can read it.
I'll let you choose what to do here for.
Okay.
Then I'll go around, go through the red door, and smash a window.
I say take a look
Take a look
around. There's a
around.
note.
Yep.
Alright. Ford shows you what to roll for the investigation check. Fucking called it! And Dipper flips through his notebook ready to tell you what you see. Nice roll. Tacked to one of the walls of this room is a note that reads, "Proceed with caution, homies." Tyros pockets the note, and in the distance you hear the faint sound of rushing water. What do you do next?
What's the state of the door behind us?
See for yourself. I'm still a DM, and I can't respond unless you check the door. Ford casts Detect Magic, and after confirming with Dipper that there is no magic behind the door, pushes it open. The three of you leave through the door. Nice. Ah, yes. A D&D player's worst enemy.
A door.
It is really. Like, it's like, okay, have we tried lockpicking it? Have we tried breaking it down? Have you tried actually opening the door? Oh.
Is there a doorknob on the door?
As the last of you step through the doorway, it melts, seeping into the wall as if it were never there.
Guess we're not going back that way.
The chandelier overhead ignites, casting the room in a warm orange glow, and revealing an impressive door on the far wall. In front of it is a large cloth-covered lump. I mean...
Take a look around.
Yeah.
Look around.
You roll for investigation, just like earlier. You approach it to inspect it. As your footsteps grow nearer, the lump shifts, rising to reveal that it is, in fact, a goblin. The goblin stands to attention and tries to pretend it was never asleep. Travelers! I noticed the need to demand you answer these riddles 3. I know it's not Dipper, but fuck it, I'm going for it. I mean, do we wanna...
Answer the riddles!
Yeah, sure. The goblin reaches into his pocket, pulling out a crumpled piece of paper that he unfolds with care. What has 88 keys but can't open a single door? What the fuck?
What has 80 keys? Can't open a single door.
You think your guy got kidnapped, but they're just way too high. Yeah. What do you think? Answer the riddle or let Ford? Piano.
Oh, yeah!
Or organ. Oh, no, I want to answer the riddle.
And so
I've heard this.
I've heard this one before. It's a piano, right?
Next, what kind of keys cannot open doors? Piano keys? Car keys. Well, wait, car keys
They can open a
car doors.
door. Another key. Key. Oh, USB key.
Map keys. I was thinking that. Answer the riddle.
A light key? Oh,
And finally, what is the first thing you did on your adventure?
look around.
The door is now open to you. Fabulous, homies. That was not the voice to work. The goblin steps aside to let you go through the doorway. And with that, you've cleared my goblin puzzle. Well, a fourth of them anyway. It could have gone so many other ways. Dipper then beams, and you follow his line of sight to realize it's because Ford just gave Dipper an encouraging smile of his own. Aww.
Aww.
As soon as you enter this next room, the wall melds over the doorway, sealing you in. Glancing around, the far wall of the room seems to be of a different material and color than the rest, though it could just be the lighting. To the left, you see rows of keys affixed to the wall. What do you think?
What will you do?
Inspect the keys.
Sure.
After inspecting and interacting with the keys for a few minutes, you come to realize a few things. There are 26 keys. You can touch them to make them glow. You can only touch 6 of the keys at a time, and once 7 are touched, all keys fade to their original color. Each key is labeled with integers that run consecutively from 1 to 26, starting from the leftmost key. Okay, so it's numbers of the yeah, there are 26 or 27 letters in the alphabet. Was this guy played by Seuss? Maybe. It's an alphabet. Yeah, exactly.
Looks like we need a password for... Wait. Looks like we need a password for this one, Fribble.
Bro, I once actually solved... So you know how recently there is the Vecna on the Edge of Ruin recent campaign that's come out?
I think, yeah.
Well, my Thursday campaign has integrated that in. And we're right now inside of these chambers. And I don't really want to give much away, but there's like, oh, to get into the main chamber to obviously do a boss fight, you gotta solve this password with this phrase and use like a letter from each word to spell out a word. And somehow I managed to get it really fast.
Okay.
I was so sleep deprived, I don't know how I did it. I can't really say much because it's a spoiler, and maybe not a lot of people have played it, and I don't want to spoil it, but prepare for passwords, I guess.
If the puzzle is fair, it must be a word we've already been introduced to. One that stands out. Homies!
You think back to that first room when Tyrus pocketed the note from his first room of the dungeon. What was that word again? Homies. The A1Z26.
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, yeah, but it says that it goes with like 7.
Yeah, but it's after the 7th key. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay.
So yeah, like it's homies then.
Would it?
Because like you said that at the 7th key it goes to their normal like color. So that means that it's a 6-letter word.
It's homies. Yeah, I think it's homies. It's been used a
Yep.
lot. You spell out homies, and all the keys illuminate in unison and disappear. The room rumbles, and you turn around to find a green glass door. Walking up to get a closer look, you see that engraved on the door is a riddle. The door reads, if you go into the green glass door, you can bring a ball, but not a bat. You can bring a book, but you can't bring a novel. You can bring coffee, but not tea. You can bring letters, but you can't bring numbers. If you wish to pass, you must present an acceptable offering.
Interesting one, Dipper. This thing. A ball, but not a bat.
Coffee, but not tea, a book, but not a novel. Letters, but not numbers. What?
I think I understand. Rebel, what would you bring for the door?
Oh, God. Oh, what?
Wait, if you go into the green glass door, you can bring a ball, but not a bat. You can bring a book, but you can't bring a novel. You can bring a coffee, but not tea. You can bring letters, but you can't bring numbers.
I'm thinking about this.
How about the golden bellflower?
I'm going to save. Let's try it.
I offer my Baron's
Double
Book of
letters!
Flowers.
Oh wait, and Tyrus offers this cut list. The door dissolves, letting the party. How the fuck? Okay, cool. While Dipper's flipping through his notebook for the next part in the dungeon, Ford nudges you, holding up a hand for a high 6.
That was nice job, Fribble. I'm impressed you got the riddle.
Is it hot in here, or is it just a side effect of the green glass door disintegrating? You high 6, Ford, beaming as Dipper finds the page he needs to continue the game. The green glass door swings open. You go through to freedom. And there it is! The end of the dungeon.
Woohoo!
Ball, book, coffee all have multiple letters repeated. I cut it down a bit on the fly. I didn't want to make it too long. I would have read a murder mystery I've had planned out for ages, but my test runs have never gone very well with my focus group. So, what do you think? So what happens next? When do we fight? I want to say that.
I want to say that too. He got me interested now.
Yeah, I'm invested again. This is actually transition to the next super plot-centric campaign about infiltrating the Sorcerer's Tower Castle. Dipper shows you a couple of pages from his campaign book, which looks to be filled with various dungeon sketches with realistic physics calculations crowded into every spare space.
Well, Dipper, I think you did well. It's not easy, adding in an extra player on short notice like that.
I always write it in just in case. Not completely, but just a few notes. Ford and Dipper launch into a conversation about dungeon mastering as they clean up the DDAMD setup, returning the game components to their original glossy fantasy box. They're too fast in practice for you to figure out how to help, so you just pick up the dice Ford lent you and return them to the original velvet bag. Dipper leaves to put the DDAMD box back upstairs, and then it's just you and Ford.
Fribble, you did well for a first timer. I'd take you into a God damn it, my stuttering. I'd take you into a dungeon with me.
Alright, now hold off on all your comments. Moving on.
Fribble, with me. I mean,
Ford gives you an embarrassed smile, but you're already smiling at him yourself.
I know what you meant. Thanks, Ford.
A call comes from the kitchen. Ah! No, from what it sounds like Suzanne.
Well,
No, it's the same thing. Just. Ah!
well, I'll talk more, but I'd better see what he needs.
Ford moves past you, heading towards the kitchen. You suddenly feel the need to hold on to this moment, like you need to say something.
Ford? Yes?
Now that he's looking at you again, you don't remember what you were going to say. All you say is,
Here's your set of dice back. Thanks for letting me use it.
is he going to say, we can keep it? Ford chuckles, shaking his head.
Please! Shaking his head! No, you keep it.
Fucking
In case you decide to join us again next time.
fucking called
Yes!
it. I fucking called it.
See you at dinner, Fribble.
Let's go.
Look at that! It's going up again!
Is it? I cannot tell.
It did!
Also, pause.
Just a
I
little
need to
bit.
use the bathroom, so we'll be right back. fine. Okay. We move on. Someone thumps their fist on the storage room door, stirring you from sleep with a jolt and a thud as you fall off the mattress. Who is it? Scrambling to your feet, you step over to the door and swing it open wide. Oh, hey, what's up?
Aw, poor little Mabel. What does she want? Rebel, I need your help.
It's at that moment that you look down to see Waddle swaddled in her arms, wearing a top hat and a small bow tie.
That's cute.
What?
Why is Waddles looking so dapper?
I swear to God, if this is an arranged marriage.
God damn, my cat! Fizz! Hey! Step back! Ow! Ugh! Sorry, God, my cat kind of like tried to go onto like his cat tower, and I tried to help him, and then like he went behind it and decided to just jump, and because he jumped, like my freaking neck went onto like the metal thing of the cat tree, and now my neck hurts. It's okay. Okay.
He does look pretty dashing, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Wait, we're not here to dish out compliments. There's an emergency.
I feel like we missed a lot of the stuff from the Dungeons and More Dungeons.
What do you mean?
I feel like we missed a lot, but I don't know.
I love emergency.
I love emergency. Oh!
Mabel stares up at you with wide eyes, her little arms unmoving as Waddles attempts to wriggle free from her grasp. This kid's stronger than she looks. Knowing Mabel, this could mean she has a new crush from what Dipper's told you. She still is deeply rooted in her boy-crazy phase. Or she desperately wants to wed Waddles to some unsuspecting critter outside. I thought Waddles was married to Gompers.
Oh yeah, the goat.
Goat and a pig.
Waddles and Gompers are renewing their vows today, and I can't find Gompers to put his gown on. You gotta help me find him.
Aww, you weren't exactly.
It's a. Sorry, I totally forgot that it was a gay couple.
Nice. Wait, how'd that get past the censors?
It's animals. They don't care.
They're animals. You weren't exactly expecting your second guess to be right.
Okay, wait, Mabel, just calm down for a second.
Oh, we have to find Gompers. The ceremony is in 20 minutes.
Waddles wriggles himself free and runs down the hallway to freedom, ignoring Mabel's shriek of protest as she chases him. You're compelled to go back to bed, deciding this is almost definitely a dream, but jog after Mabel regardless.
Oh.
You catch sight of Mabel just as she leaps over Dipper, who's sitting on the floor with a large array of graph paper and chewed pencils. She runs to the back door, suspiciously open, after Waddle snorting snorting himself. How do you fucking do that? I have no idea. Snorting self, yelling at him to not lose his tie. Mabel, what's going on?
Waddles winning Gompers?
You're a little out of breath. Mabel's fast. Dipper smacks a hand to his forehead, dragging it down his face dramatically. Of course. She told me they're renewing vows or something. They got married last summer, but she misses the pizzazz of weddings. Dipper looks nonplussed, but you can tell he's at least a little invested. Are you gonna help her with whatever that was?
I don't even know what's going on.
I don't even want to imagine marriage failing.
What do you want to choose?
Ooh, that is a good question. We're just like looking at Twitch some more because, yeah.
We've been playing for 3 hours now, my guy. And I don't know when my boyfriend is gonna come back. It's like 9:25, and like at this point, he might come back in any minute.
Do we wanna... Well, here's the thing. We don't know when we'll ever get the chance to continue this game.
Yeah.
I miss my wife.
My wife too. I miss her a lot.
I'll be back.
I'll be back.
What do you want to do? We can't stop here.
God, I want to continue.
See, yeah, so if we continue, we run the risk of your boyfriend coming back and learning all the secrets. But also, we don't know when we'll ever get a chance to do this.
But like, do you? Okay, not because of you guys. Don't worry about it. We love you, little tiny viewers. But like, next time that we play this, do you want it to stream again, or do you want it like on the side?
No, we gotta stream it again. We gotta continue the story.
Okay, I'm sorry. It's my bad.
It's fine.
Okay, then.
When do you? Okay.
So, I feel like that we could stop it here, so then like we don't like my boyfriend doesn't run into us like this.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that works.
Yep.
Solid. Let
So
us
say.
find Summer's wedding. I say, yeah, we go to the main menu.
You can go to like the gallery for fun. Let's go and see the
let's go.
gallery.
Yeah. There's only one. Look at him! And there's nothing else.
There's
That.
6 to afford. Okay, compared to like Stan having only 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, 6. He has 6 fingers. Maybe that was not even intentional in the first place.
Oh my God.
So I say that yeah, we try to right after the stream or at some point in the near future, we schedule a time to fucking
Play again.
yeah, play again so we can pick this back up because I'm invested by all this. Anyways, thank you for the absolute chaos and audio issues that of course follow. You jealous yet, you stupid triangle? He's probably jealous. They really should have called this game Pining Over Stands. It's right there. Yeah, but Swooning Over Stands.
It's better swooning.
Yeah. The audio, the natural like I get it, Pining Over Stands is kind of funny because that's their last name, but Swooning Over Stands sounds a little bit better. It kind of rolls off the tongue kind of thing. Right?
Mm-hmm.
You good?
Yeah, sorry, yeah, I'm texting, sorry.
Okay. Well, thank you guys all for joining us. I don't know when we will pick this back up, but I really do want to. Genuinely, I do. I am completely invested in this because it's just my favorite show. I never expected this combination, but honestly, I'm not disappointed. So far, the consensus is I'm not really entirely disappointed by this revelation. So
Yeah, no, for now. Yeah, like for now the game is like pretty good.
yeah, it really sticks to all the characters.
Yep.
It's true to the dynamics, the universe, the characters, everything, and I really do enjoy that.
And because you're like a fanatic fan of Gravity Falls, you can see all of the like Easter eggs and everything like that pretty easily.
Yes, I can. I'm such a problem. Anyways, Saturday I think will be more in Stars and Time, but if that changes, then mayhaps we continue. Oh, of course.
It's very well made and has a good game design, I guess.
We'll get you to like it soon enough. Soon enough. Soon. Yeah, so maybe if, just in case if In Stars and Time doesn't happen, I of course will let you know, and if you do have the time, maybe we can play then. Pick it back up.
Maybe the Saturdays, I am not sure, because sometimes my boyfriend works and sometimes he doesn't, but at the same time, don't remember that me on the weekends, I work, so,
Yeah. So, we'll see. We'll try to schedule something, because I definitely don't want to leave myself and the audience hanging on such good content. But anyways, enough talking. I'll see you guys later. This is your Tiny Rebellious Leader, signing off.
Bye-bye!
Bye!